All right. Hello, everyone. We're back to play some more Brindlewood Bay. I feel like we were just here doing the same game with a different group. It's probably because I really love this game. Anyway, I'm going to let my lovely players introduce themselves real quick before we dive into things. And, Elena, since you have been here more than anyone, would you please start us off?
Am I introducing my character or myself?
Let's just start with yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Alana. I'm go by they, them pronouns. I am an artist and a dice maker who from Canada. And if you want to find my dice, you can head over to spectralcraft.ca. I also can be found on all the socials at Spectralcraft Dice.
Yeah, don't let them fool you. They do a ton of amazing things.
Oh, and art. Yeah, lots of art.
So many things. Multimedia. And yeah, we're just going to keep making them as red as possible the entire night, probably. And we'll just continue right down the line.
Hi, I'm Valencia. I'm an author and a streamer. You can find my book on Amazon and also anywhere else books are sold, but Amazon is the one that pays me more. But so I'm currently working on my second book and another story, which I'm not going to reveal right now. But yeah. You can find me on the socials at Diva with a Handgun, basically everywhere.
Sometimes Ultra Valencia.
Ultra Valencia on Twitch.
I lose track.
Yeah.
Yeah, and last but not least, the reason why we've all been playing together in so many games.
You're putting too much pressure on me. Hi, everybody.
Sorry, just
No, you're fine.
You.
Hi, my name is Julia. My pronouns are she and her. I'm a streamer on Twitch. I cosplay and I make general content. Everyone in chat that I'm looking at can mostly is making me all like smiley because they're like, "Hi, new person." But yes, this is my first run of this, so I'm really excited. I'm trying to broaden my stuff, my talents, I guess. I feel like I'm back on stage, so if I'm a little nervous at first, thank you for being so patient with me. But generally, I'm pretty outgoing. I have shenanigans when I play games, and I'm literally a shapeshifter. Clearly, you can find me almost anywhere under Cosplay Bird, and except on Twitch, you can find me as Indie Bird.
Yeah, and if it helps, I'm literally nervous every single time I stream, even though I've been doing this for years, even though I know that the people who I play with enjoy playing with me. That's why they keep coming back. But every single time I'm like, I'm so nervous, and I end up forgetting a lot of stuff.
I just figure it's better to be transparent. So if I'm like moving around more than normal.
Understandable. So before we get into tonight's game and all of the shenanigans involved, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge that I am streaming from the traditional and unceded, the stolen lands of the Neokaska, Kaskaskia, Ochehisakoan, and Kickapoo people. And I'm going to pass it again right along, other direction. I know my directions. Alana, do you want to give us your acknowledgement?
Yes. I would also like to acknowledge that I work, live, and play in the wow, my brain's not working. I would like to acknowledge where I work, live, and play, which is located within Treaty 6 territory and within the Métis homelands and Métis Nation of Alberta Regions 4. I acknowledge this land as the traditional unceded and stolen lands of Nahia Aski, the Mechi Ifpi'i, Naitsopiastakawe, the Tsutsina, the Ian Nakan Makoche, and the Denisulan, Nakota Anishinaabe, and the Niitsitapi people.
Yeah, we weren't kidding. Elena has a lot.
I am currently living on the stolen lands of the Multnomah, the Katlamet, Clackamas, and Chinook Nation.
Okay, and I am currently playing from the stolen lands of the Scaticoke, Haudenosaunee, and the Mohicans.
Fantastic. And tonight, things are going to be a little bit different. So, typically, when we've played Brindlewood Bay, we've been in the little New England village of Brindlewood Bay, the coastal, quaint village. But our murder mavens are on a little bit of a road trip. So, we are headed to the sunny state of California, funny enough. Who would be driving?
Do you want a real Californian to be driving?
I was going to say, do you
I'll
want
drive.
a chaotic driver?
I mean,
It's up to y'all. The three of you have to choose.
have you guys crossed 8 lanes in the middle of LA traffic?
I've
No.
driven from Connecticut to Washington.
Ah, what? I vote for you to drive then. I'm having a
Yeah.
lovely cup of coffee in the back seat, just watching the birds go by.
I
I'm
love it.
shuffling my deck in one of the passenger seats as well.
And I am focused on the road and silently hating all of the bad drivers.
Well, it's funny you say that. So, currently, you are, as I said, on your way to sunny California. Your destination, Whodunit Con, the biggest mystery book convention in the country. While you are driving through a lonely stretch of road in New Mexico that looks suspiciously like Vancouver, you're not really sure why, you see on the side of the road an overturned car in the ditch.
Are we going to
Oh
pull over?
my! Oh my!
You
We-
want
we
me to
should see
pull
if they
over?
need help. We should
I
see
mean,
if they
are
need
they
help.
okay?
Are they
have,
okay?
We have a schedule to adhere to.
Yeah, but if that was you, you'd
If
be.
that was me,
If that
then
was
I
you,
would
you'd be
handle
yelling, "Damn you
myself.
kids, and you're driving!"
I would handle myself. I can handle myself.
Aurelia pulls out their cell phone and kind of fiddles with it. I hate these dang things. I don't want to use this thing. Somebody should call about that.
I
Right.
don't understand why we can't just go over there. There's got to be someone laying on the ground or something.
Speaking of
Fine,
Enter.
fine. I will pull over if that'll get you two birds to stop squawking.
cell phones, Aurelia, you see that you have a message.
Oh, weird. Clicks on it. Takes way too long.
Mm-hmm. And just very quickly, I have a nice little pre-recorded message that we're going to watch. So, yeah, talk to y'all in a few seconds.
A greasy spoon where the food is cheap. There's a hidden secret. Do not forget. Rats cannot be trusted. Eat you in your sleep. Avoid the hours long. It's hunger you will only wet. Keep the animal safe from those with the animal mindset.
Now you shouldn't have picked Verizon. They aren't very good anymore.
That sounded like gibberish or garbled or something. What's up with that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't fiddle with those things anyway.
Oh, look at me. I don't have a cell phone. Oh, look at me. I'm hippie. Bah.
It's funny.
don't
It's
like
really
them.
funny that you say that because our hippy dippy is the one who just got the voicemail. Aurelia, please tell us a little bit about your character.
Aurelia is a short, spunky kind of little fire sorry, my brain's not working. Fire, what's the word?
We don't need brains.
Spitfire.
Spitfire.
That's what I was trying to say. Little Spitfire, but they're also very kind of hippy dippy, kind of like aloof, more concerned with things that are maybe more naturey or more like spiritual, but not very good at connecting to the spiritual, to be honest. But they're also a bit of a performer for their the purpose of they do read tarot cards. So
Yeah, I love
that's
it. So when the car is pulled over, who would be the first one out to go check out this flipped over car?
Oh, clearly me. I'm the one that suggested we should just walk over there.
True. Tell us a little bit about Bernice.
Well, she's a simple kind of gal. She likes her birds. She likes her books. A little bit of good food. And just some peace and quiet. But don't mess with me, though. I'm pretty smart. I see things sometimes, but nobody believes me because who would believe old Bernice?
Bernice, tell me something about the crash that suggests something unnatural happened. Something supernatural, even.
There's no body.
Oh, no, there are bodies.
Bodies?
There are two
Oh,
bodies.
I gotta get my glasses on. I actually don't have glasses on. Anyways, something supernatural. Bodies everywhere. Their luggage is thrown out. Like somebody tore it apart looking for something.
Oh, like maybe it's literally torn, like their clothes have claw marks.
Mhm. Yes.
Interesting. Yeah. So, Bernice, as you approach, the car has 2 occupants, neither of which survived. A pair of unusually good-looking FBI agents, which you can tell based on the identification you find on their bodies. And the car also contains a case file detailing a number of travelers who've gone missing over the past decade. In all cases, the travelers' last known destination was the town of Devilwood, New Mexico, which you would know from your itinerary is just a few miles up the road.
Oh, friends, I found something.
I'm not getting out of the car. Make it quick.
Aurelia goes, they kind of look like those characters from that show.
What? The B files?
Like what is
What?
it? Mulder?
Oh,
Skull?
yes. Skeller.
Skeller,
Mulvey
that's
and
the one.
Skeller. Yes, that's right. Yeah, you
What a
might
single
want to
brain
see
cell
this.
between the two of you.
Yeah, no, you're gonna want to get out of the car for this one, Victoria. You're gonna have to. You gotta. This is they were supposed to go or something where we're going. This is important.
Well, the things I get into with you two. Fine, I will get out. I will look. I will observe. I will go back to the car. You two will follow me, and we will keep on going to our destination because time is of the essence. Thank you very much.
Next time I'm flying, but look at this. Look at this.
They won't let you in. You'll have to use your own wings, bird brain.
Well, anyways, look at this.
What's there? What is that? Let me see that. What is that?
They're going to our destination.
Okay.
That's suspicious, right? Why? What is happening in New Mexico?
It's New Mexico. A lot of things happen in New Mexico.
People are missing, yada yada. Why are these bodies here? Why these agents? Is that a little? Should we call somebody?
Probably.
Don't you recall the whole Roswell incident?
Got my phone.
We don't talk about that. You promised.
Okay. Anyway, what are you fiddling with? What are you doing?
It's a file. It's full of things about missing people and incidents and it's top secret. The government wants us to think they're working with us, but no, they don't want this out. Why? Also, why is everything torn and what? Does it make sense? Like
maybe it was a wild animal or several wild animals.
I don't know. Flipping a car? Was there a Wolverine out here? There's no bears in the desert.
Maybe they were trying to avoid a roadrunner. and they flipped the car.
That makes
Classic.
sense to me.
I don't know. I'm sensing something fishy here. I'm gonna write it down.
But would a woodpecker? Would a
There are woodpeckers in the desert.
would a roadrunner tear through their luggage?
Have you seen a roadrunner? They are about this big, with tails this long.
Yeah.
What was Wile E. Coyote super genius chasing them? I don't think so. It's got to be something big. Are there
Aurelia,
tire marks?
why don't you look through their stuff? See if you can find anything. I'll stand back here and make sure nobody comes by and sees us rifling through their things.
Okay.
Aurelia,
Yeah.
did you play the voicemail where everyone else could hear it?
Yeah, I would have. I would have accidentally hit like the
Speakerphone.
the speakerphone button. And it would have been like blaring.
Oh no, Aurelia is that old person who just like is in the store, like phone super loud on speakerphone.
Mhm.
I
What
hate it.
are you
Hate
saying?
it.
Yelling at the phone.
So each of you has heard some kind of different legend associated with the town of Devilwood, something dark and disturbing. Each of you has heard something different, so I'm going to have each of you tell me what that is. Whoever comes up with something first, just shout it out.
Something dark and secret. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You said they were going to Devilwood, yes? Where we're going?
I will remind you that's not your final destination.
Where we're going through.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it might be your final destination. That remains to be seen.
Well, you know, I've heard Devilwood has had a problem with creatures taking people in the night. So maybe that's what these claw marks are.
Well, I've heard that they've had lots of cultists in the area doing all those weird sacrifices and all that.
Hmm.
Isn't this the place that has the legend of time stopping and then people not remembering what they did for like an hour at a time? Like someone will be driving through the desert and then they have electronics messed up, and then I've heard they go into the desert and then they come back and they've lost time. They don't know what they did for like 2 to 3 hours or something like that. Like weird time anomalies. Bet you it's the government. They're working on stuff.
You and the government. We all know the government is crooked, but you give them too much credit.
Hey, they covered up Area 51.
Very badly.
So, I will say, as you are discussing all of this, Victoria, you remember you had a strange dream last night. In this dream, you were in a diner, and suddenly you were in the bathroom. Everything went black. And all you know is you could feel something crawling on you. And then you woke up.
You know, something just reminded me of a dream that I had last night. I was in a diner and I was getting my usual coffee, stack of pancakes, you know, girls gotta eat. And then I had gone to the bathroom, the pancakes and the coffee went right through me. And everything just suddenly went dark. And it felt like something was crawling all over my body. And the last time I felt something like that was in the 60s. That was fun, though. This was not. Unfortunately, I woke up before I could find out what it was.
Are you sure it wasn't me? I was trying to find a way to get up to go to the bathroom last night.
Why would you be fondling me?
Redacted. Hey, if the government can do it, I can do it. Fine.
Okay. Anyway, my dreams, as strange as they are, tend to have some connection with reality. So I, for one, would like to avoid a diner. Or if we go, I won't have the pancakes and the coffee because I don't want that to happen.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Though
Yeah.
Or we
it
can do the
does
buddy
make
system.
for good inspiration for one of my paintings. Anyway, are we wrapping this up? And did you find anything in their things, Aurelia?
Did
I
I
just-
find anything?
I don't know.
Did I? Well, I mean, I was looking through the stuff, but like if you
Yeah.
if you were supervising me, you could technically
Okay.
watch me look at stuff. But there's not much left because everything was torn except the file that
Ooh.
we have that gives us
Yeah.
an inkling of something suspicious.
Could you-
If these are FBI people, as you would like us to believe, I would imagine there are maybe
Like a
hidden
pocket.
pockets in the car, hidden pockets in their luggage.
Listen, I
that
touched
would-
you that I was fondling you that one time. I'm not gonna fondle a dead body. Do you want me to fondle a dead body? I could touch it.
Oh,
but-
honey, I know you like
Do we have
finding hidden
gloves?
pockets.
I'm not gonna have evidence against me. Do we have gloves?
Bernice, you did find 2 badges that do clearly prove that they are FBI. One of them says Agent
My
Smolder,
fingerprints are on there.
Smolder.
and the other one says Agent Bully.
Wait. was
Hey,
Dolly
it is
Foley?
those.
Okay.
Smolder, and Bully.
Oh, okay.
Smolder and Bully.
Yes. Oh,
It is
okay. So
it is them.
it's them. They're
It's
real.
them.
They're real.
And you two, those are not their names in the show. They are not the same people.
How do you
At
know?
least I don't remember. No, I am. Bernie, please collect yourself.
Oh, I love pushing your buttons. Stop being a silly Billy.
Are we done?
Anyways,
here?
we found the names. They are actually FBI agents. We have a file. We have a murder. Are we going? My fingerprints are on those badges. Do I need to
We'll
burn
have to
them
clean
off?
them. We'll just have to. No. Where did you get a candle?
Oops, kind of forgot my character.
I mean, the candle's probably in Aurelia's bag, I'm sure.
Yeah.
True.
Searches my bag.
I'm just getting too into it now. This is what happens. Okay, anyways. Yeah, no. I mean, there's not much. Again, the car's turned over. We don't know how. Wait, did we check the tire marks? Did they skid off the road?
They
or
did.
something is tagging
did.
them inside of it?
It looks like they skidded off the road. And
Skidding, okay.
I will remind you. So the 3 of you are part of the Murder Mavens. So you are a group of older ladies who gather in the Brindlewood Bay bookstore to talk about your favorite book series, the Gold Crown Mysteries. And you all have developed a bit of a reputation around Brindlewood Bay for solving murders. You're kind of those true crime people who make it their real life passion, even though they've not got the credentials.
Mhm.
You're old ladies or old ladies.
Oh, thank you.
And who's gonna say anything?
Sure.
Wait, repeat that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying that who would say anything, because
Oh, say anything.
3 of you, even though you don't have the credentials to investigate crimes, you're old ladies and old ladies. So
We're harmless.
Yeah.
Harmless
Okay.
old ladies.
Well, do we check for? I didn't check for footprints into the desert or anything around it to see if something came and then left, because that's how we would know if it was a creature. So maybe I should do that right now before we go, because eventually we have
Okay.
to.
You two are making this a little complicated. Let me go investigate the bodies, see if there's any claw marks on them, and then we can make sure if it was one of the creatures that I've heard are from around this area. I would say maybe it might be a chupacabra, but those originated in Puerto Rico, so we'll leave those out of this.
Also, you don't see any goat parts anywhere.
Yeah.
Is the vehicle dented in any way that looked like something impacted it, other than the road?
I mean, it flipped over, so it's a little hard to tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that process, it would have dented itself.
Yeah, with the rollover.
Mm-hmm.
So, Victory, big woman that I am, goes over and forces open the door and pulls out a body to examine it.
Okay. What are you looking for? I guess just like claw marks and things, because that's been pretty well confirmed. Like you all can see, their stuff was torn apart. They have claw marks on them.
And
it's a
bite
little
punctures
unclear.
where
Hmm?
bite punctures anywhere, anything
don't
that they
see
might
any-
have wanted.
You don't see anything that looks like a bite mark per se. It's a little hard to tell just because they are pretty dinged up, and you know that to be pretty typical for a rollover.
Mm-hmm.
But you do think that it looks like they have claw marks on them.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Aurelia, what's the moon cycle today?
Oh, you're asking me? Oh, gosh.
You're the one that has the tarot cards. Is it like you thinking werewolf?
Out of any of us,
No,
you would
no,
know.
It's a crescent moon right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that rules out
wrong
that.
one.
Waxing or
Having the
waning?
new moon. We're going to the new moon. So, or the new moon.
Where
I
it's
never
dark?
liked that Twilight.
Yeah, where it's dark.
Nobody likes Twilight.
Badly written books. Badly.
All right. What'd you find on the body?
Well, they are consistent with everything else. There's a lot of claw marks. Smolder over here, I would assume that's him. You can't really tell too much because the face is very, very messed up.
Oh, I bet he was so handsome.
Probably.
Well, with a name like Smolder, one would hope.
Gotta be.
All right, I'm getting a sidetracked. Continue. I'll be quiet.
Blood everywhere, but the blood looks like it started to coagulate. So they've been here a while. How long do you suppose they would have been here? And nobody stopped to check on them.
I will remind you, it is a pretty lonely stretch of road. You've not seen another car.
Oh, okay.
I was literally about to
Twilight.
say, aren't we in the bumfuck middle of nowhere right now?
We are, but you would
Desert.
think maybe a stray trucker would see a wreck, possibly.
It's strange that nobody would report it.
And I thought these types had trackers on them.
We could look for bugs.
Or check their
I mean-
phones if they have phones.
Oh yeah, if there's still have phones.
Let me fiddle with their pockets. So I'm looking through their pockets to see if I could find a phone.
I love how you were just giving Bernice shit about groping these bodies, and now the first thing you do, groping some bodies.
We have to though. Someone's got to touch them. I don't.
Here,
want
wait.
I'm the only one that
Before you
isn't
do that-
skittish out of all of us.
I pull out some sandwich, like those sandwich making gloves. I pull out
Mhm.
a couple of those and hand them to you out of my bag.
Where did you find those?
I just
Why-
carry them around with me. It's
Are you
just
afraid
in
of the
case.
COVID too? Yeah,
What am I
afraid.
going to do
Yeah,
with these?
Yeah, I mean, it's like get the COVID and I'm old. I'm not gonna make
Sandwich
it.
bag.
Well,
Really,
either way,
Aurelia?
don't get that blood on you. So yeah, wear the gloves.
Here's
I'm
the
fine with blood. Just get me some wet wipes from my bag when I'm done.
So you search these bodies. Each of them has like a Nokia brick, not the massive 80s ones, but like the
Mhm.
really
Yeah.
early small cell phones. Yeah. There's nothing useful on them. There's no text messages, no outgoing calls that you can tell. Seems like they probably wipe them pretty regularly.
Well, these I could fiddle with. I use that word a lot. I don't care.
Do they have snake on them at least?
No, nothing like that. But there doesn't seem to be anything in these. So trash
Wait,
they are.
do we have flashlights? Maybe we can check off the path a little bit.
Oh, it's daytime.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
sorry. Well,
No, you're fine.
do we? Either way, do we have a way to track
I would say
flares?
probably all of you can guess because you are somewhat experienced in this sort of thing. Even if you haven't directly solved a murder before, you've read enough that all clues at this point towards the town.
Wait, how far away from the town again?
Just a few miles.
Oh, this whole time.
Oh, okay.
This whole time. Sorry about my memory. I'm not young like I used to be. Yeah, we probably have to head to town. I mean, we've cleaned this place pretty well. I don't see anything else that's weird unless you find something on the phone. Wait, should we keep the phone? Like,
No, I
maybe-
already tossed them. We don't need them.
But what if
Let's get back to the car
what if somebody
and go
calls?
to the town.
What if somebody
We don't
calls?
need them. Who's going to call them on those?
I don't know. Maybe the weirdo that called Aurelia. Who knows? It's all
But
weird.
Wait. What? But how would they know?
Oh, I thought you played the message for us. I'm sorry.
I did play the no.
Okay.
I mean, how would they know? How would this person who called me know those people? You know.
Oh, it's just Bernice making connections
I'm just saying.
where there aren't any.
Hey, listen, one of us has to be paranoid, okay? That's going to be me. People tell me birds aren't real, but I know they're real. But are they real?
You're starting to make
They
me
are real. Is that why you watch them to make sure that they're not robots?
Don't reveal my secrets. Don't tell the town about this.
Anyway,
Wait, the birds are robots?
please, back to the car. If you insist on looking further into this, let's go into town and ask some questions. And I admit it is interesting,
Okay.
to say the least. So
we get back.
I am peaked. So let's go. Come on.
Also, a quick note from the storyteller. So first of all, your dream, Victoria, is a clue. It is a void clue, but it is a clue.
Mhm.
And I will need all of you to definitely keep track. That is your first clue. That is the only actual clue that will count towards the mystery, but I need you all to keep track of those because I cannot and also will not.
Mm-hmm.
Because those will be important later.
Okay. I've been writing things down, so
I've been doing the same. So
All right. And yeah, definitely keep the actual clues separate from any other, because other things can be important, but those clues definitely need to be kept separate. But you all make your way into town. It is a pretty small town. There's not a whole lot to see here. You do see, as you drive in, there is what looks to be an abandoned sawmill. I think all of you would know because you have heard some legends of Devilwood. It used to be essentially the entire industry of this town, but now that it's been dead and abandoned, doesn't look like it's been used in quite some time, or at least not for its original purpose. You do see a diner, Elsie's Diner, There is a small, like, row house that says Devilwood Guest House. And you see that there is a very large house. Looks like it is made of multiple different styles. Like it's probably been worked on for a number of years. But the center of it looks like it is old Spanish, like colonial style. It is, I would say, even palatial.
Okay.
So what's our first stop?
Well, not the diner, according to Victoria.
The diner seems like a bad time.
Yeah.
We do have to eat at some point, though.
True.
Also, Aurelia, I don't know if you saw, but I did pin the text of the voicemail in the chat. I will remind you that the voicemail mentioned the greasy spoon.
Yes. Okay. Oh, but that weird message, a word came out. There's like greasy spoon. That was actually literally one of the words I heard too. Was greasy spoon. Greasy spoon came up in that weird phone message.
I suppose. Well,
we'll just implement the buddy system if you have to go to the bathroom.
I would appreciate that. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Right, let's stop at the diner. I'll avoid the coffee and the pancakes. And is it morning time?
Actually, yeah. You know what? Let's say it's fairly early in the morning.
Ooh,
Breakfast is on me.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I park at the diner and we head in.
Absolutely. So, inside, you see what looks to be the sheriff, possibly the only police officer in town, at least the most important. You can tell they have, that very classic, like, star badge, wears a very wide brim cowboy hat. Despite what a lot of small town police officers look like, the sheriff looks pretty athletic. Jet black hair. You can see like stunningly green eyes and a scarred face. Does not even look at you, but you can kind of see as he like looks up to speak to the waitress. There's a few other people, fairly nondescript, but the person who is behind the counter, you can see that her name tag says Elsie, and she says, "Well, hello. How can I help y'all?"
Well, hi. We've been traveling and we're hungry. Can we get a table?
Oh, absolutely. And she is an older woman. She has a stained apron, graying hair, and a pencil behind her ear.
Okay. Friends?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Get that table.
Yep. So she leads you to a table and says, "What can I get y'all?"
Not coffee.
I will take a coffee and a water, please, with 2 creams and a packet of sugar if you got it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Black.
I'll have an orange juice, please, and thank you.
Well, I'm sorry, sweet. We're all out of orange juice. I can get you some coffee, though.
Do you have tea at all?
No, but you know what? I've been told I make a damn fine cup of coffee.
How about a water? A water?
Yeah.
Water?
Yeah, no.
We have water, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
Anything to eat?
What's on the menu?
That's a loaded question. Breakfast is the best meal, so Do you have any menus? Yeah, menus. That'd be great.
Yeah, I would say it's what you could expect from a fairly standard like diner. Just imagine, a Denny's but without the goofy names. Or You know what? No, let's keep goofy names, obviously different ones, but they're all like desert themed.
For the food?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I'll have the Devil's Table French toast. Is it pretty thick? Is it pretty flat?
Always
Like
thick.
the mountain? Oh, it's thick? Okay. Good, good, good. So it's thick. I'll take that. And then I will take the Sunny Cactus scrambled eggs. And what about the Picante Pete's potatoes? Are they spicy?
Do you want them spicy? Because I can make them spicy.
Oh no, we're still traveling. I probably shouldn't do that. The girls will be stopping, or the friends will be stopping the whole
I
time.
will take those. Spicy. Please and thank you.
Yeah, no, they get to be
You
the
got
runs.
it.
I probably shouldn't do that.
See,
Very
my
much
stomach
like
is
a
made of
lady.
steel.
Yeah, very much like an old lady to just talk about getting diarrhea casually.
I'm a thespian. What can I say?
Aurelia, what
Oh.
about you?
I'll get the cactus cut hash browns.
Great choice.
and the same scrambled eggs as well.
You got it. Coming right up. And she goes off to start your food. So she comes back a short time later with your drinks. And for those of you who did get coffee, again, it is a damn fine cup of coffee.
Oh,
The coffee smells so good. But no,
Wait.
no. I will be strong. I will sip my water, and I will enjoy. This water looks like it has things in it.
Maybe
It's hard water for
what,
sure.
maybe they have bottled water. Do you think they have bottled water?
I don't think they have bottled water. If they did, they would have brought us bottled water.
You hear Elsie say, "We've got Dasani."
Oh,
They
Dasani.
don't have bottled water.
Oh.
Dasani does not count.
Oh, okay. Sounds fancy. It has an I at the end, so you know it's imported.
Oh, Bernie, how easily swayed you are.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee then.
You hurt me in ways.
You love me. I keep you
Remains to be
young.
seen.
Yeah.
You keep me something. Entertained is definitely one of those things.
While the three of you are waiting for your breakfast, you hear suddenly a tapping on the window next to you. And when you look,
really looks fun.
there is an unusually large raven.
It's a bird.
The bird.
What kind of bird? Oh, it's my book.
Honey, obviously that is a raven, although
I'm sketching it.
it is quite large.
Very large.
The
Must be
biggest one
well
I've
fed.
seen in a while.
Also in these parts.
How are you?
Kind of a strange location, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So
For a raven
Bernice.
that size.
what?
Mm-hmm. Bernice, as you address it, you hear it squawk at you. Nunca más. It's literally in the book.
Come again?
What did it just say?
What did
It said nevermore in Spanish.
Wait, it's a
How does
poem.
it know Spanish? You know I don't speak Spanish.
Somehow it knows that I do.
Does that mean I have to draw a sombrero on it?
Do you think that's
No,
what
that
the
would be
bird
culturally
was saying?
insensitive.
You're right.
Do you think that's what was crawling all over you in the bathroom?
Yeah, that could. Wait, is it claws or
Bird!
Victoria, I would say it felt more like paws, not claws.
It was more like it had paws, not
Paw.
talons.
I will again mention the voicemail for no particular.
Yes. Okay. I'll read. I didn't get a chance to read. Gotta ask questions.
How dare I?
Oh no. Rats
Oh.
cannot be trusted. They'll eat you in your sleep. The void devours all. Its hunger you'll only wet. Keep the idle safe from those with ill mindset.
Wait, do you think that they were little hands all over you or big hands? Because the rats would make sense.
They
Paws
were small.
No, their little beady eyes and their little paws.
You couldn't see anything, but
uh,
thinking back, as rats come up in the conversation, thinking back seems plausible.
more than likely, rats. Yeah, I couldn't see, obviously. As I said, complete darkness.
But they can see in the dark.
But I
Yeah.
can't. So, complete darkness in a bathroom in a diner with rats.
Okay, if anybody goes in the bathroom, we're all going to the bathroom. That's a given. That's a given.
Wait, what if there's a clue here? Like what if there is a actual physical thing in the bathroom? Maybe your dream was trying to tell you something.
So you want to go to the bathroom?
Oh. It's
Okay,
just a thought. It's just a thought.
If we go to the bathroom, we're all going to the
But think of it this way. The void devours its hunger. It's dark. That's the void. And you have to keep the idol safe. Do you remember anything in your dream that was like maybe like, I don't know, move this ceramic tile or something? I don't know. The bathroom is something. The bathroom has something. We don't know what it is. And we're not talking about turds. Like there might be something hidden somewhere.
turd idol. That's all.
Bernice, we are in public.
I've earned my right to sit here and talk. There's nobody sitting behind us. We're fine. We're good. I'm the one trying to interpret your dream when the hippie should be interpreting your dream.
Well, yes, Aurelia should, but you're also the conspiracy theorist.
Shh. It's not theories. It's the truth. It's really out there. I'm telling you.
Aurelia, if you would like, you could attempt to read the tarot.
Okay, I would love to.
Yeah.
I don't have tarot cards or
I love it when
anything.
they do this.
No, it's okay. You don't have to have them. What I'm going to ask is for you to give me an occult move.
Ooh. Oh,
Which is
-1.
which is a little bit dangerous.
Okay. Let's do this. Do I roll for this one?
Mhm.
Okay. And it's 2 dice? Or
Yep.
what?
2d6.
Okay.
And then add your sensitivity.
Sensitivity.
Yeah, the person with the worst sensitivity in the group.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 6 and another 6.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So that is a 11.
Yep. So, because you rolled extremely well, you go to start reading the tarot. But
sometimes I get it right.
Instead of being able to resolve that way, you lay out the cards. We'll say a nice Celtic cross, but you haven't flipped them over yet. When the raven starts to speak again and says, "Go to the bathroom. You'll find answers there."
Okay, Mr. Obvious Raven.
And you guys said birds aren't real.
That's a pretty complicated sentence to teach a raven.
And it doesn't speak in the same voice that it did before. It
Oh.
speaks in a very human-sounding voice,
Wait,
not
hold on.
the squawking kind of
Thank you,
raven.
Raven.
I have an
Thank
idea,
you.
Aurelia. Why don't you and I go to the bathroom since we're protecting Victoria?
I don't really want to leave Victoria alone.
That is true. That is true.
Just changes direction.
Okay, okay. I tried. I didn't know, but then you know what? That Elsie's a little off. She seems a little off too.
Okay, Bernie, I know that you're trying to get rid of me,
No, I'm trying to protect you.
but
Plus, you're too
excluding
scared.
me.
You're too scared.
I'm not scared. As a matter of fact, I am getting up right now and I am marching to that bathroom. How dare you imply that I am scared? You know what? I'm going. I
Victory's
stand
arm.
up. I slam my hand on the table
Go
and I
with
stand
them.
up.
With the three of you causing a bit of a scene, the sheriff just like glares daggers at you, and you hear some mumble about out of towners.
Fine, let's go. We have to. Let's get it over with. This bird is distracting us. It's getting in our brains. Let's go. Let's go.
Bunch of bird brains.
Yep. All the bird brains.
All right, so Bernice, I'm going to ask you to give me a meddling move. How would you be going about searching this bathroom?
Searching?
Mhm.
I would just kind of, well, if we're trying to protect our friend and trying to figure out what's going on, and we've already caused the commotion anyways, might as well just go in the bathroom and just like push it on doors, because I can't bend down underneath, and this place is probably gross, and I don't want to touch the floor. So I would just like, okay, let's open the doors. Let's see if there's anything inside of it, writing or like on the walls.
Yeah.
And just see like the condition of like the rooms in general. But
Okay.
I would be looking at the writing on the walls, because places like that would have like, call me for a good time, or don't trust the water, or whatever, or it's in the corn, or whatever. So like, you want to see any messages or phone numbers. And honestly, like if there was somebody in there, we would hear them cough or strain. So it's not like I'm gonna like scare anybody. I would just be like, oh, okay, I can't open this one. Sorry, someone's in there. And just like go through
the casual cough of like, hey, I'm in this stall.
Right.
I love that. Yeah, go ahead and give me a meddling move with reason.
Okay, what does that mean again?
So you'll roll 2d6 and add your reason to it.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I only have 1d6 out. Let me get the second one. I'm sorry. I meant to get a second one. There we go. Okay, 2d6. All right, let's see what I got. Do I add them together or tell you them individually?
Add them together. Yep.
9.
Is that adding your reason to it?
Oh wait, reason.
Mhm.
I don't remember what my reason was.
It's on your character sheet. It starts at 1. I don't think
The abilities. I had the sensitivity, so I have 0.
Okay, so your reason is 1. So that's a 10 total, and that means you find something. So you find there's a panel on the wall that seems a little loose, and as you pry, you find a crawl space, and it smells disgusting.
Ugh.
It smells like old blood and burnt hair.
Ugh.
Bernie, what did you find?
I don't know. Oh, it's so awful. Oh. How big is this crawl space? Is it literally a crawl space, or?
It is a crawl space. It is big enough that any of you could climb inside if you so chose.
Do you want
I'm much too large for this.
First off, y'all made fun of me when I said there could be something in here, but look at what we found.
Yes, you were right,
Oh.
love.
What was it? Something ill. Save the idol. Yeah, this is ill. Ew, this is definitely ill smelling.
This could be the darkness. Watch for rats, whoever gets in there, Aurelia.
Wait, what?
I'm I'm being.
I know I'm small, but come on.
Do you have a large bag we can put over your body so you don't have to stink on you when you're crawling in there? I'll grab your feet and I'll pull you out as soon as if something goes wrong. Yeah?
You want me to go in that hole? Whoa, what was that?
Someone in my apartment, sorry. Someone in my apartment complex, their alarm went off and I can't do anything about it. So you're gonna be solar sun. Anyways, I'll just talk louder and distract you guys. I'm so sorry.
It's just the sheriff's car alarm starts going off outside.
Yeah.
It's actually someone trying to get our car. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, you know what? That would make more sense for it
Honestly,
to be
that
the
would
man's
make
car.
Yeah. That would be distracting.
Like, the three of you are in this stall, all kind of jammed in there, and whoever has the keys, I'm assuming Victoria, you probably like bump the panic button.
I apologize.
I whacked my head on the hole.
Okay, so if we go back to think about the voicemail, there's an idol. Idol can mean two things. It can mean something physically, or it can mean an idol, a person. But in this case, we should probably see there's got to be something in here, like a physical thing, right? A clue.
That could be.
The only way we're going to find it, though, is if you
sacrifice to Aurelia.
I mean, it's not.
You're the smallest one, and Aurelia, I thought you liked going into holes.
I mean, that's a different type of hole.
I love the hand placement too. I don't think it was intentional, but it's very fitting.
It's my
Elena, the secret
I would go in there, but listen, we all know my hips aren't getting any smaller, and I will get stuck.
Bernie, I know.
I can't go.
And your back, you have a bad back.
Oh, no.
We all know about your lower back.
Do you know how to use your camera phone? Maybe you can see if you can record.
You're getting funny pictures now.
It's just like Aurelia's finger over the camera the entire time.
That's gonna be great.
Or like try to do a video and it's like the opposite direction.
Yeah.
It's just a real face.
So scared.
Oh my god, that's perfect though, because it's like
dripping.
Blair Witch, but with grandma.
No.
Should we?
It's the Blair Witch Project with grandmas in a bathroom.
Listen, I said it was going to be spooky. I didn't say it was going to be serious.
Amazing.
Well, if we keep sitting here trying to decide what to do, that LC ladies and
I'm sorry.
That cop is gonna come in here now. Jeez.
Okay, Aurelia, you should have a flashlight on your phone. Yes.
Yeah, my phone. Yeah, it's one of those newfangled ones.
I think there's just a button you press. You just
if you can activate it.
Yeah.
Please.
You're able to do that pretty easily.
Okay.
You also play the voicemail again really, really loud while you're doing this, but it's fine.
Oh God, it was so loud. But you know what?
Aurelia.
I had to adjust my hearing aid, so thank you.
Aurelia, you crawl into this very tight crawl space, and it is very dark. So it's a good thing you have your phone. As your entire body is inside of there, you round a corner and see there is a desiccated corpse.
What do you see?
Huh, I'm gonna vomit.
What did you find?
There's it's person dead, very dead.
A dead person.
No wonder it smells so bad. Oh my goodness, why are we not surprised?
In a bathroom, in a diner.
Jeez.
Aurelia, please give me a meddling move.
Okay.
The pancakes must have gotten to them.
That's why we don't eat the pancakes.
Maybe you were dreaming their last moments.
And I'm going to say, again, use your sensitivity on this one.
Okay. Okay, one of my dice just disappeared.
It's a good thing you make dice.
Hmm.
So that's 11, and then so -1.
Okay.
from that.
Yeah. So you find with this body, there is some sort of, looks like a shrine. There are small bones. There is dried blood. And it looks like a crystal, but you've never seen a crystal this black. It almost feels like it absorbs light.
Can
What do you
I
have
read-
there?
There's like some stuff, and they're shouting as loud as they can.
Over the voicemail that's continuing to play over.
Exactly.
Uh,
They're
Would you
just like,
shut that voicemail off?
just a second, then the flashlight goes up.
and so there are two clues here. One for Bernice, even though Aurelia is the one who went in there. You were the one who rolled the meddling move to reveal this, and then one for Aurelia, actually going in there. So the first clue is a spell transcribed in blood.
Spell transcribe.
The second clue is you see a rat. The rat has a human face.
Ew.
Wait, what? But it's small. But it's small.
What
It's-
is this? What we
always-
do in the
that always-
shadows, the movie?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but it's small.
No, that's actually a thing from the Cthulhu mythos.
Oh,
There's
that's
a rat.
right.
There's a rat with a face. It has a human face.
A rat with a oh
Oh.
Right?
And it
crawling
scampers off.
on me.
Like as you see it, as you shine your light on it, it scampers off. But you see it, and I would say probably even get like a very blurry picture of it.
Okay, I'll do click, 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 click. And it's like the blur movement.
Oh, did you wait, hold on. Don't hold the button down or else it'll continuously shoot 20 pictures.
So there's just like a stop motion of Aurelia blurring this picture.
Mhm. You get just a decent, mostly not blurry picture of the spell transcription, but everything else you like are panicked because you see this rat. So everything else is super blurry, kind of hard to make out the details.
And I back the fuck out.
Oh yeah, I have to pull you out. Yeah.
Is there
we have to
anything
pull
in
you
there
out.
worth grabbing?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I'll just reach my hand out and hope I don't touch the body.
What are you
Wait, is
grabbing?
I'm aiming for the black crystal, but I will have grab something. If is my bag with me in this, or would I be able to fit that?
Oh, probably not. I mean,
Okay,
Put it in your bra.
I'll just grab at where I remember seeing the crystal, and then
mhm.
but use like my scarf or something and kind of grab with that because I don't really want to touch human remains.
Yeah. Aurelia, please give me an occult move, but this is going to be with disadvantage, so that will be 3d6, and you take the two lowest.
Two lowest.
And again, this is with presence.
With presents,
Mhm.
I have a +1 in presents.
Presents.
Or not present, sorry. Your sensitivity. That's the one I was thinking
Okay.
of.
Okay, so that is
I know
a
what words are.
nope, that is 4,
4.
and then 3. So 3.
Okay. You grab this crystal, and your hand feels like it is on fire. It's not literally on fire, but it feels like it's on fire.
Not putting this in my bra.
Aurelia,
Kalima, Kalima.
you know that you have had a disturbing dream last night as well. But you had kind of forgotten, dreams don't always stick with you once you wake up. But as you grab this, you're suddenly reminded. Tell us, What kind of disturbing dream did you have?
Okay, let's do one of my actual weird ass dreams that I have.
Great. Do that.
So we're this is from a 5-year-old or when I was 5 years old. We were all standing in like a platformer game style sort of thing where there's like lava on the bottom and then there's platforms moving up and down. And I'm on the end where like you're supposed to be trying to get to, and I'm trying to get everybody to come over to me. And they're all jumping from platform to platform as they're like the elevator lift ones. So they like, if you don't jump fast enough, you get squished.
Right.
Mhm.
And this is getting graphic, just so everybody knows. Whenever somebody doesn't make it, they get squished and their flesh melts off, and then they crumple and turn to dust.
So you watched the other murder mavens melt and then turn to dust in your dream?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds like so much fun. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, totally fun.
Yeah. Aurelia was dreaming about being in the Nintendo.
Stuck in
A
your
Nintendo, and we melted away.
Do you tell your friends about this as you're crawling back out?
Yeah, I will mention I had I had a really disturbing dream last night, and this crystal reminded me.
And then that's the dream you told us about. So you don't have to say it
Yeah,
again.
and then I'll tell it. Yeah, so we don't have to say it all over.
Don't make me say it again.
So we disintegrated in your dream.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll take that over rats with human faces crawling on me.
Yeah, that yeah. I want to unsee that, please.
Well, if
And Bernice,
yes.
you also remember, as you're talking about dreams, you had a disturbing dream as well. What was your dream like?
In relation to all of this,
You tell me. You get to choose. It is your dream.
if you want to do like childhood nightmares, we can do that.
Let's
Dreams.
talk about our trauma. Let's
talk about our
trauma
trauma.
bond right now.
I won't use the character, and I've told this story before, but anyways, yeah, I had a really weird dream where no matter where I went, I was being chased by a creature man thing of long claws. And it was just kind of funny because we're going through what we're going through now, but no relation. I just have a fear of claws, apparently, because no matter where I went, I had to. This creature would always find me, and I would have to find a way. I can go anywhere. I can go to a mountain, the ocean, wherever. This monster was always chasing me, and I'd have to find a way to defeat him, whether it be steamroller, whether it be fire, anything. And then the dream would come back again all night until I fell asleep or I woke up, and it would happen again. So I don't know. It was just weird, but this time it was different. I woke up in a sweat and seeing those claws. I didn't say at the time, but like it made me think of that dream. Wonder if there's any correlation. The crystal was hot, right, Aurelia? And you dreamed about us being disintegrated.
The crystal itself
certainly
felt
hope not.
cold.
Cold.
The crystal
That was
itself
hot.
felt cold, but it
that was
like
hot.
But it
burned.
was burning.
Burning.
I was
Okay.
burning. I was burning, right? Yeah.
Well, you weren't burning literally. Your hand felt like it was on fire.
Yeah. Well, actually, the crystal's kind of cold. You want to touch it?
Well, put some icy hot in my back and it feels like bolts. Who knows? But either way.
Bernice needs that crystal now.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Metaphysical icy hot.
May I see the crystal?
Yes. I hand it over.
Did you bring it out with you?
I guess I probably would have dropped it if it felt like my hand was burning, right?
No, I thought you put it in your scarf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you bundled it in your scarf.
You bundled it in your scarf.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I would have brought it out with my scarf.
Yeah.
I hand it over.
It is cold, but it does feel like it's burning.
Do you touch it with your bare hand?
I do.
Okay. Give me an occult roll with sensitivity.
Um, 5, 4, and my +1. So, so actually +2, because I already had 1 in sensitivity and +1.
Yep.
So 11.
11. Oh, amazing. So you, as you hold on to this, it feels more like the pins and needles whenever your limbs fall asleep. Not quite burning. It's not as intense. You're able to hold on to it. And you see you're suddenly in a dark woods with just a glint of moonlight. Just enough that you can see vaguely humanoid shapes with smooth masks over their face and hoods over their heads.
Aurelia, Bernice.
Yeah,
You can hear chanting. You cannot hear your friends.
we're here. What's
Can-
going on?
Can we see Victoria?
Yeah, can we see?
You can still see them, but they just
Okay.
look like their eyes have rolled back, and they look like they are somewhere else mentally right now.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I poke Victoria to see if they're okay.
They don't respond.
Okay.
Okay.
Victoria,
don't like
you can hear these forms chanting. You can't quite make out the words, but they start to draw closer and closer. And one looms larger than the others, holding a ritual knife.
oh my. Uh,
Because I'm freaked out. Can I try and get it out
Bernice,
of Victoria's hand?
Aurelia.
And like,
Aurelia.
if, like,
What'd you say,
like,
Alana?
could I try and like get the crystal out of Victoria's hand because it's obviously doing something negative.
Right.
Yes. You
Okay.
absolutely can. And I will say, so the consequence, Alana, of you rolling so poorly is your sensitivity is now a -2 going forward.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's okay.
Oh.
So, Victoria, you are suddenly back in the real world.
What happened?
I
Are you okay?
was transported into dark woods in the dead of night with moonlight and hooded figures that looked human but didn't fully feel human, and they were chanting something, and then they suddenly came toward me, and one of them was bigger than the others, and he brandished a knife. And just as he brandished that knife and was about to, well, I imagine stab me, I would have put up a fight, of course. But I was back here with you two.
I feel less spiritual.
I feel like
Uh-oh.
that's just Aurelia saying that out loud.
I feel less spiritual.
I am sorry.
So what can you tell like what language they're speaking, or was it like Latin? Was it Gregorian chants in like I don't know, Spanish, German? Like what
It felt inhuman.
Latin?
It felt like no language you've ever heard. Something inhuman.
So,
it was not human at all. Latin I could sparse out.
Right.
But this was maybe older, maybe more demonic.
Did they see you?
Oh, well, yes, they
You
came
think they
toward me.
saw
They
you?
tried to kill me.
Aurelia, do you share the spell? I know you mentioned it.
Oh, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
share that?
I'll pull out my phone and be like, oh, right, the pictures, and I'll.
Oh, that's right. The pictures. Yeah, we have the altar.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh.
What did you manage to snap?
And I pull out, like, and I show the slightly blurry picture of the rat face.
I love that it's
Aurelia.
I love that it's probably like, whenever grandparents are like showing you their really bad vacation pictures. You're like, here's this one. And then you get to the bloody spell.
Yeah. But what about this? Does this look familiar? And
I can't tell. Is that a?
it's blood. It's blood.
Oh, it's blood. Okay, I couldn't
It's
tell.
Definitely blood, but I can't.
Yeah.
I can't make out what
The character.
those symbols are.
It's either an octagon or a satanic star. I don't know.
If either Bernice or Victoria would like to, you could roll an occult move to try and decipher it.
Oh.
Let me.
Nope. You're on.
11 again.
Amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not sure if it's because of the experience you just had or if you've just read it somewhere, but it suddenly clicks and you're fairly certain what you're looking at is what was being chanted.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think this might be what was being chanted. I'm fairly certain this was what was being chanted in the woods while I was holding that crystal that seems to have sucked all the spirituality out of Aurelia.
Oh man. Well, if they can see you, if it touches our skin and they can see you, then maybe we shouldn't be touching that with our bare hands.
No.
Because then they could find us. Because clearly this crystal has some kind of power and they want it.
Well, Aurelia, you do have those sandwich bags, don't you?
I do. Here we go.
Nice.
Rummages through the bag of everything.
And Victoria, as the three of you are sandwich bagging this possibly evil crystal.
Listen, that is so old lady coded.
Oh, absolutely.
That's so elder like coded.
Especially,
I gotta save this the toast.
Well, especially because I would imagine this is probably an off-brand Ziploc bag that has been washed multiple times.
Yep.
Because you got to reuse
It's clouded.
It's still a little orange from some pasta
Right.
stains.
Tasty curries.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Yeah. So you have bagged this up, and as you've all been in this stall, so it's a little crowded. As you are walking back out into the rest of the bathroom, it's not a large bathroom, but large enough to have a couple of stalls. You do see something you missed on your initial inspection. There is a sticker, maybe even in the other stall, that you just kind of spot, sort of behind the toilet. And as you get closer to it, you see it is an advertisement for dark magic for hire.
For a good time, 666.
Bernie, do you see that?
Yeah, I do see that.
Peculiar.
We should probably write that down.
Aurelia,
Wait.
give Bernice your phone so that they can snap a not blurry photo.
I got you.
Pass it over.
Thank you. Take it. Wait. I got it. Hold on. And there.
Get yourself together. Thank you.
I got it. I did.
There's like a blurry picture.
Show me. Let me see how it looks before we walk off.
All right. Here you go.
Okay. Okay, it looks good. Here.
We have to remember the message though.
The voicemail?
The voicemail, yep. We have to remember that. Keep
I
the
will.
idol safe from the ill-minded. Were those the ill-minded?
Maybe.
I would also say, especially because two of you know. Actually, you know what? Even better. Bernice, you have a phone of your own, right?
Mhm.
You get a phone call.
Okay.
It is an unknown number.
Oh, I don't pick up those normally.
Oh, pick it up. Pick it up. It could be
Pick it
something.
up, pick it up, pick it up.
Fine.
Are we a job band now?
Hello?
It's very like muffled. You can hear some kind of like fabric sounds maybe,
Oh,
and you can just barely make out come outside alone.
Record it.
what? 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 Guys, I can't.
What's it saying?
Come.
Who is it?
Who is it?
I don't know. It's unknown.
And you also hear
Ask.
you
Come.
also hear make something up. Don't tell them where you're going.
The
The rest of you cannot hear.
yeah. What's going on?
I can't tell.
Bernice,
They hung up. Okay.
what did it say?
I don't know. I'm so angry. I'm going outside.
Oh,
What?
I need to
That's
make
by
not.
yourself? That doesn't
That's
seem like a good
not
idea. We just
safe.
found a body that was probably
I need
sacrificed.
a break from you two.
And
Give me
that
5
raven,
minutes.
that
Freaking
raven
out.
is out there.
I
Yeah,
think
that
it was a
talking
telemarketer,
raven.
but I don't know. I don't give my number out.
Oh. Okay.
Just let me go outside
Okay.
for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Fine.
Just don't get sacrificed.
In the middle of the daytime.
I'm just going
Aurelia.
outside the diner for 1 second. I'm overwhelmed. I am old. I still have ADHD. Let me do my thing. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I gotta
Fair.
recollect myself.
You go.
Go,
collect yourself.
fine. Go. I have to wash my hands anyway.
Me too. Very much
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Can I just wash my whole body?
Just take a little bird bath in the
You're just
bathroom.
insane.
Here, I've got some wet wipes. Here
Some
you
moist
go.
towels.
And I have a body spray,
Ooh.
lavender scented.
Oh, that'll put me to sleep.
Well,
Bernice.
it's what I've got. So
Bernice, you make your way outside. You don't initially see anyone, but you see like what looks to be a person rounding the corner of the diner just as you are stepping outside.
Okay. That was weird. That
Do you
was
follow?
suspicious. Considering I'm the more crazy of the three, of course I'm gonna follow.
So you follow, and even though it is early morning, you're on the side of the building that is a little more shaded. And this person, despite the fact that you are in the desert, is wearing a very like large trench coat that covers up most of their body, with a wide brim fedora that hides most of their face, and they are smoking.
Hello, Discord kitten. I'm just kidding. No, but for real, that's suspicious. Excuse me, aren't you hot in that trench coat?
Bernice,
Hello? What?
I love the reaction. Just like, yep. This person just like exhales a lot of smoke and says, Bernice, you're in danger.
How do you know my name?
It's not important. I'm a friend.
What are we in danger of?
The midwives of the Fragrant Void.
I don't think what did we get ourselves into? Why did you want me alone? You can trust my friends.
No, can't trust anyone.
Well, now I'm out here too long and they can't see me, so now they're really not going to trust me. What are your credentials?
They just say, "Here," and they hold out a Polaroid, which, because you had that case file, you had seen names and sometimes even pictures of these missing travelers. This is a Polaroid of one of the missing travelers, and that is a clue.
Wait a second. How do you have that? That looks like one of the people I read in that file. Are you part of the same group as those agents?
I can't tell you that.
This is all so overwhelming, but this could help us. I don't know how, but am I allowed to use this information when I go back inside?
I would certainly hope you would.
Okay, good.
That's all I've got, but I'll be in touch.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh, goodbye, young man. Or thing, or I don't know. I can't see your face.
Just exhales in a puff of smoke and walks off. Do you go back inside?
No, I'm gonna take a minute. Like, what the fuck just happened? And I have to figure out a way. And then I start walking back around the corner to go inside, and I have to figure out a way to calmly be like, so that phone call was not what you thought. There's
Also, I will remind you, the sheriff is still inside the diner.
Oh, that is true. I forgot about that guy. Yeah, we don't want to draw attention to the locals. The locals will always so yeah. Oh my God, I really have to be calm then. That I forgot about that guy, and that guy already doesn't like us because we're out of towners. Okay, so
Bernice, I'm going to ask you to give me a night move. And when you do this, I want you to tell me what you're afraid will happen if you cannot keep your cool when you go back inside.
what will happen if I can't
Yes.
keep my cool?
What you're afraid will happen.
Wait, hold on. Did they give me the Polaroid, or did they show me the Polaroid?
They gave it to you.
Oh, then I would be afraid that they would try to check my bag, right, or my pockets, or somehow check my person to make sure that
the sheriff.
Yeah.
I will tell you that if you go inside, and if you do fail, that it would be worse because the sheriff would then suspect you of being involved.
Me? This is why I don't trust the government.
So do you go inside?
Yes, I have
Okay.
to. I have to meet up. I have to meet up with the other mavens.
I mean, you could always call Aurelia.
Oh, you think Aurelia is going to answer the phone properly?
True. So as you go inside, go ahead and give me a 2d6 and add your, I believe it's composure, right?
Yeah, I don't know what I have. Yeah, we have one, right? To start with. Okay.
Yep.
So I have a 5 and 3, so that's 8 with 1, so 9.
Okay. So you are mostly able to keep your cool. Definitely a little more nervous than you normally would be, just walking into a diner casually. But not so much that it seems to draw immediate suspicion.
How about this coffee? Pretty good.
It's ice cold now.
Oh, yeah. Are you still actually in real life? It is too. Are you both still in the bathroom? Is that where I'm making my way back?
You were gone so long. We went back to the.
Yeah.
We started
Okay,
heading
just
back
double
to
check.
the
You're back
table.
in the seat. Okay, so yeah, so I'm in. I'm okay, and then I walk in. I'm like, okay. Did you all notice? I kind of lied about where I was going.
Would I notice?
Yeah.
I mean, I am kind of crazy, but
Okay.
anyways. So there was someone that told me to go outside. I didn't want to alarm you because we already have enough attention on us, right? Go outside. Some mysterious person who's smoking, and told us to watch out for the midwives. So what is it? Yes.
Of the
Midwives of the Fragrant Void.
That's right. Midwives of the Fragrant Void. And I didn't believe them. I didn't know who they were. and they said they're credible, but they showed me this picture. This picture. Hold on. Get closer to the table. This picture. That's one of the travelers from the file that went missing.
Oh, so it
Oh.
is.
But they
Interesting.
said not to really trust anybody. So we have to keep this. We have to stay cool.
Peek over our shoulders to see if the police is noticing that.
Oh, I mean, definitely still glaring at you.
Hey, can a couple old ladies or old
Huddle?
maidens just look at, some pictures of their grandkids? It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, they're grandkids.
Or non-existent
Totally.
grandkids.
Oh, I mean, probably
Oh, no,
at
we do
least
have
some of you
children,
would have
that's right.
grandkids.
Yeah.
Some of us
Yeah.
do. Yeah. So that is where I was. We need to be cool, calm. Do you still have the crystal? How are you
Why
feeling?
did you show it?
What?
Because I'm Aurelia.
You could have just
Just
said
like
yes.
I just pull it slightly out of the bag and dump it back in.
Just show us got the goods. Got the goods.
In your orange
It's a wonder
state.
we've gotten so far.
So you were not wrong about the diner. The dreams are making sense, but we need to form a plan. But we should probably do it in the car.
Yes.
Yes, of course, but
Food.
Food.
yeah,
Yeah, food.
we need to
Food.
I
eat.
mean, two of you could have been eating this entire time while you were waiting.
The kitchen was backed up for some reason.
Yeah, it's backed up because the body in the bathroom. All right. So, do we get our food? Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
we
the
finished
food
eating
was
our
right
food.
there, for sure.
Okay, well, we gotta eat, we gotta pay, and we gotta get the heck out of here. We gotta see what we gotta. Does not hear if that cop stares at me one more time. I don't do
Just
well.
don't look at him. Don't let those beautiful green eyes entrance you. I know you're weak for them.
They
Yeah,
are
but
pretty
I
green.
said don't look. Elsie, love, check please.
You got it. So
Okay.
once you have paid, where would the three of you be going?
We're going
Well,
back to the car.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we're involved in a mystery now, so we can't just skip town. We have to help whoever.
Right. But I mean, there are other places in town besides the diner.
Right.
Where did you
Again,
want to
there's
go?
the-
We probably should get a. I mean, are we gonna sleep in the
Are we
car? Or
staying?
are we staying
Well,
overnight?
I was gonna say real quick, just to remind you, there's the sawmill, there's the Devilwood
Oh,
Guest House, which is the closest to a hotel, and then there is the large Spanish style, like I said, palatial looking home. There are other houses too, but they look like just kind of regular residential, like not places you could just be like, hey, can we stay here?
Well, what is it? The guest house, the second location you said.
Mhm.
Wouldn't that have the odds of having like local history being on the walls and like pictures, and we can ask like someone who lives there? Because if we can't just go to the sawmill, we don't know what we're looking for.
I mean, you could just go to the sawmill. It's still
I mean,
like mid-morning.
right.
But
Yeah.
you're not wrong. The guest house probably has your best bet of finding out more specific information.
Just because like clearly there's like local history we don't know about, or like urban legends, even because we heard about urban legends in like when we first found the car. So like there's got to be some local where we can ask them like, oh hi, we're from out of town and we love history. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of this town? Oh, what is this picture of? Is this like a great grandpa? Like I mean that's that would be my vote, but obviously it's up to us mavens as a group.
Well, I'll drive us wherever you want to go.
Oh no,
At this point, I am much too invested to keep track of the schedule.
Oh yeah, we had a schedule, didn't we?
We did,
Where
but
is the
schedules be damned.
Where are we
This
going
time at
again?
least.
What was the place?
What was the plan
The
again?
convention.
In California.
Please.
This is like having 2 Rose Nylons in Europe.
And a Dorothy.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Dorothy. Well, actually, wait. I think I'm more of a hybrid of Sophia and Rose, actually.
Yes. Yeah.
I could see that.
Oh man.
Aurelia.
What
What do
is
you
just
think,
double
Aurelia? It's up to you. You're the tiebreaker.
Let's get more information on the history.
All right, guest house it is. Buckle up, mavens. It's going to be a fun ride.
A dusty ride.
Dusty, yeah, very dusty.
Very dusty.
Oh, look, a tumbleweed.
So you make your way to
Who's
the guest
here?
house, which is a grand house that has been converted to let guests stay. As you pull up, you do see there is someone sort of leaned against the outside, wearing a raincoat. It doesn't look like it's rained here anytime recently. As you exit the
Strange.
vehicle, you can kind of hear some muttering from this person, and he says, "Oh, hello, ladies."
Hi.
Hello. Are
Are
you-
you in charge of this charming establishment?
No. Name's Walter.
Well met, Walter. I am Victory Dahlia.
I'm Aurelia.
Manners,
I'm-
please.
And I'm Bernice. You don't need to know where I'm from.
Well, you should get out while you can.
What?
Get out while we can.
What?
Nothing but bad news around here.
We just got here, though.
Are you expecting
me.
it to rain? Oh, sorry.
Trust
Go
me,
ahead.
young ladies, I've seen what's on the other side of the veil. And you notice he's a little bit translucent.
On the Walter,
Wait.
Why
are
are
you?
Do you reach out and try and touch him?
Yeah.
Your hand goes right through him.
Wait.
Mavens.
Wait, is it that?
Wait, a goat? Is it what
A
I'm?
goat?
Is it a
I
ghost?
think
A ghost.
we have
A
found
ghost?
Ghost.
an apparition.
What? We just got here. How?
No, I'm just drunk.
You're pretty see-through. Was it raining the last time you drank?
What happened to you that you remember last?
I don't know. I've just been drinking all day.
What
all
year
night.
is it?
Alcohol poisoning.
Yep. Very
Oh.
classic signs of alcohol poisoning.
Okay, Walter. Well, it's been lovely. We'll just
Go
make our way inside, if you don't mind.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Wait, just a question, Walter. Are you expecting it to rain?
Aren't you?
No, it's dry as bones out here.
Huh. Just kind of looks around. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay.
Maybe a flash flood.
Just pulls a bottle out of, you're not really sure where. Thin air, maybe.
One last thing before we go inside. Walter, what year is it?
You watch as he's got this like very generic whiskey bottle and just kills the entire thing in one very long chug and says, I don't know.
Of course.
Of course.
All right.
Let's go in, shall we?
Yeah. So you make your way inside. It's a little bit dark. there's dark paneling on the walls and a single light bulb in the lobby. Initially, you don't see anyone. You have a moment to look around. So anyone who would like to can roll a meddling move.
Uh,
Who hasn't done one yet?
I think all of you have at this
I
point.
think we
Yeah.
all have.
We have.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll do one since I have it by my hand.
Okay.
Oh no.
I would say probably add your reason to it.
What's the reason again? One, one
It
right?
should be a
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. So 6.
So 6?
Mhm.
You don't really notice anything interesting.
Looks pretty basic so far.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, let's look a little further, shall we? Can I roll?
Sure, absolutely.
7, 8.
With an 8?
Ooh.
Okay. You notice maybe Bernice is just a little, I don't know, shaken by the ghost or the encounter with the mysterious person outside the diner, or just all of the strange events thus far this morning, the few hours of the day that you have experienced. Victoria, you notice on the paneling are carvings. Carvings of what looks to be some sort of pagan ritual, a mixture of animal sacrifice and orgy.
Mavens, take a look at this here. There are carvings in the wood.
Oh, they're having a fun
Do you
time.
see?
Yeah.
Mind out of the gutter, please. For a second. For a second, at least. Until we get our bed, at least. Anyway. Ritual. It looks like there's a ritual going on. Looks like this might be... Oh no, this reminds me of the vision that I had holding the stone, the crystal.
You said nothing about sex in that though.
Yeah, you didn't mention there was
You
no
mentioned that.
mention of the orgy.
You see this
part.
carving right here?
I
I've-
must
I've-
have interrupted
one.
before that part started.
Bernice, what position is that?
Oh, I can't get my leg up the way I used to, honey. I can't do that anymore.
I believe they call that one Juno position.
No, but in all seriousness, you didn't mention anything about an orgy in the
Again, I must have interrupted, or maybe they wanted me to be a part of it. I mean, look at me. How wouldn't you?
Fair.
fair.
And as you are inspecting this, you do notice there is a backpack on one of the chairs in the lobby. It seems to be abandoned.
I will go up to it and poke it first.
Aurelia, you have just a few moments before you're interrupted, but you have just enough time that you notice inside, or maybe even like a luggage tag, has the name of one of the other missing travelers. And that is a clue.
Clue.
And as you are trying to inspect before you get the chance to really do a whole lot, the keeper of the guest house enters with a glare. You see that she is wearing a faded house dress. You can see that she has calloused hands and does not seem to be in a great mood. She says, "Can I help you?" You see that she has a name tag that says Millicent on it.
Yes. Millicent, we are traveling through this place, this lovely town.
So you want a room? I got it.
Oh, oh. No, not
Rude.
exactly.
Very rude. We don't interrupt our guests when we're in the service business. I should
Listen,
know. I used to run.
If you want to stay here, I lock the doors at 9 p.m. sharp every night. Don't be staying out late.
What happens after 9?
Well, I lock the doors. You can't get in.
Okay.
But why
That's
so early?
But wait.
peculiar.
Because it's my guest house. I make the rules. Don't like it, you can find somewhere else to stay.
I think we're starting off on the wrong foot. We're not here to be aggressive. We're just looking to learn a little bit about your town. We're passing through. Don't mind Victoria. They are a little they get a little defensive, and that's okay. We're gonna talk this out, okay? We're new in town. We just want to know a little bit about your history. We see an old sawmill. Like, what's going on with that?
It's abandoned. There's nothing there. What you see is what you get.
Really? There's no like really cool story about how, like the someone's family, like someone got like brutally murdered and there's like a ghost there or something, and there's maybe a treasure underneath it. I don't know. I know it's so gruesome. I'm sorry. We like true crime. But
Well, I mean,
no
right before it was abandoned, somebody tried to start a fire there, but otherwise, nope.
Oh, fire. Oh, that's terrible. Especially in the desert.
Yeah, it's probably just an insurance thing, I'm sure. Anyway.
Yeah, insurance. Anything? Do you have any other cool sites? Do you have a hot spring?
Do you see a sign for hot springs anywhere?
I don't know, Sonny. I've never been here. That's why I'm asking you.
No. Like I said, what you see is what you get.
You're all right, Aurelia. Do you have any questions for them?
Oh. I'm just thinking. I'm just seeing if I can use something.
One
maybe?
question before Aurelia steps in. Do you know anyone named Walter?
Haven't heard that name in a long time.
Oh, good question.
Yeah, they were
How
so
long?
funny.
How long a time? Exactly.
30 years?
30.
What happened to poor old Walter 30 years ago?
Just disappeared one night.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody ever look for him?
Listen, this is a small town. Not a lot happens here. And I really hope the three of you aren't going to be bringing any trouble.
Oh, wait, no, quick question. Was it raining the night that they left? Just
How do
science.
you expect me to remember that? It's
I
been
don't
30
know.
years.
Were they wearing like a raincoat or,
What are you coming in here asking all these questions about?
We're just very observant tourists.
Nosy. Got it.
Nosy old baby.
Oh, honey, we're beyond nosy.
I figured.
Well, in any case, just want to say beautiful establishment you have here. The art of the carvings are beautiful, especially this one. Like, it's very feral and raw. I love the art.
Just imagining Bernice like rubbing, and it's just like a dick.
Bernice placement.
It's just art. Don't worry.
Bernice forgot her glasses. It happens.
It's the cataracts. I'm sorry. Getting worse. They're getting worse.
So are you staying the night or not?
I suppose, yes. A place rich in history such as this, with all these carvings and what with suspicious
You don't happen to
reason.
have an outdoor option to sleep outside, do you? Like a
Oh, you could
sweet little tent.
sleep out in the woods if you got a tent.
Bernice,
But what do you-
outdoor.
listen, they lock the doors. I was just wondering. I like the fresh air sometimes.
In
I-
the middle of the desert.
It's
In
beautiful at
In a
night.
woods.
strange town.
just out of character in the woods is your option.
In the the
Yeah,
woods
did
where
you hear
were.
that? The desert. We're in the desert. There's no woods in the desert. Unless you're coming from Julian, California, which we're not even anywhere near California.
This comes from
Anyway.
a lack of knowledge of United States.
I would okay.
We're not sleeping
Between-
anywhere outside. We are not doing outside.
Okay, then we can't.
Insects live outside.
Fair. You don't want to crawling into your ears or
I've already had a
something.
dream with crawling.
Mavens, can I have a word really quickly? They lock
Okay.
the doors. They lock the doors. We need to be careful. I was just asking if it was an option. Carry on.
Okay. If they lock the doors and we're out on the other side of the doors, we could always pick the lock.
That
Wait,
is
did
an
you-
option.
That is an option, but did you bring your kit?
Oh, I always carry that thing on me.
Envelope.
And Aurelia has the bag of everything.
That is true. That is true.
It's right next to my strap.
Since someone has to be the one that overthinks plan A, B, C, and D. That's going to be me.
What about plan V?
For victory?
Or other V.
She did mention Plan D.
There,
I did say plan D.
yeah, there's a plan D.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're getting distracted. Hello, innkeeper. Yes, we need to get a room and take a load off for a little while. What was curfew again around here? Oh, I feel like I'm back in camp. What's the curfew?
9 p.m. sharp.
Oh, wait. Do y'all have daylight savings? No, you do. Okay, you're fine. That's Arizona. We're fine.
And she just thuds down a set of keys.
Thank you. How quaint.
Are we sleeping in the same room?
Of course,
Of course we
Of
are.
course we are.
One big bed.
It's like an extra king size bed.
Queen
All
size.
right.
California
Queen
king.
size. Yeah.
Shall we get our things so we can settle in and then be off and maybe find something else worth looking at?
My money's the sawmill. Fire, you know that they're doing sacrifices there now that we got some information.
To the song.
Okay.
But first, I need to change my shoes. My bunions are killing me.
We need the explorer shoes.
Yes.
You should have bought those hokas that I recommended.
I'm a brat. What can I say?
That's why I have that strap.
I love that this is just like a peek into everyone whenever they're older.
Literally, I will be that person. Can't tell me what to do.
In any case,
In any case, yes.
shall we?
Focus, shall we?
Yes.
So we go grab our things and
Head
find
to
the
the
room.
Yeah, you're able to find the room very easily. Get your stuff unpacked as much as you want, and then is the plan to head to the sawmill?
Yes, but I'm going to pose this as a question. It doesn't have to be a thing. Can we check the room because this is really sketch, and and I would think that while we're gone, they might go through our stuff, and or they might be watching in the walls, if that's like a thing that we find.
Yeah.
Or like, can we ask for a description of the room? Because if there's paintings or something, then we can like move them and just check that in the phone and all that stuff.
Yeah. I would say first give me a meddling move.
Okay.
I would say probably again with reason.
Reason. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
I just think that might be a good idea because I've out of character. I've watched enough of these kind of things that I'm like, oh, this room is sketch. This is
Yeah.
Norman Bates territory. So maybe we can do a
Oh,
quick
yeah.
room check before we go. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking
go
more,
ahead.
what is it? The Bad Times at the El Royale?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Or I mean, hopefully it's not a hostile situation, but like we'll see.
I mean, you are in America. not
Or
in
the
Europe.
boy. It's just like Brams in the wall, like
No.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling for a reason. All right, yeah, reason roll.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, 6 and 4. So that's 10 plus 1 is 11.
Amazing.
Oh my god. I
So
was like,
you're looking around, and initially it seems pretty boring, but as like you said, you start kind of like looking behind the picture frames and things. There is a very large, very much like someone probably bought this at Walmart. Not that there's a Walmart here, but you know, Walmart somewhere in a larger town, and it is just one of those like boring corporate generic kind of paintings. Behind it, though, are claw marks from some kind of abnormally large creature.
Mavens? Oh, go ahead.
What is it?
Do you remember when I said we should probably check the room because of, the weird stuff?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Come here. I'm gonna pick up the painting.
Watch your back,
Heck?
please.
I don't think that this came from a dog or a pet. This is a pet-friendly place. I don't know, but
It is not.
why would they hide this? They said
So
that
they're hiding a hole in the wall.
Not a hole. Claw
it's a
marks.
claw mark.
Oh, a
Claw
claw
marks.
mark. Okay.
Yeah.
They look the same amount of claws as the car crash.
Oh my
Additional-
god.
So that is one clue.
Art is
Additionally,
awful.
while
Okay, sorry.
while you continue to search the room, in the very, very back, actually not even the back of the drawer, you know how sometimes like drawers will have a little bit of space behind that?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
find as you like pull out the drawer, at the very bottom of this little cabinet, there is a doll made of corn husk holding a lock of human hair. And that is your second clue.
Hold on. Wait, who found it? Me?
We'll say Aurelia found that one.
Really found it.
What do you have there?
It's holding
Ugh.
human hair. Why do I keep finding the creepy
I was just
shit?
going to say that. Why do you keep finding the human remains?
Ugh.
Can I go shower now?
Absolutely.
No, we can't. We haven't done the shower yet.
Oh,
Listen.
Oh, right. That's right.
Is there any distinct features on the cornhouse doll, or is it? Or is
It's
it
very
just like
bland.
bland? Okay, so it's generic.
Mhm.
Well, none of
Is-
us have blonde hair, so we know that they didn't somehow get it from us. The
That's
paranoia studying, guys. I'm sorry.
real human hair.
Real.
Human hair, and it's
Have we
blonde.
seen any blondes? I don't think we've seen any blondes. We've seen a
There
black
were some
hair.
blondes in the files.
That's right.
It wasn't. It was not exclusively blondes. I will say that.
Right.
Okay.
Bernice, anything in your files that you might remember?
Yes. I don't know who, but there were lots of them, so probably. But I don't know how to like narrow down whose it is. But yeah, it's
Well, I'm
probably
sure, unless you have a genetic analysis kit on you somewhere.
No,
We
that's
can't
Aurelia.
figure out.
And your magic bag of everything, right? You got something in there?
I don't think
I-
that fits in here.
I will ask, how many clues do you have currently?
We have
Written down, we have
claw marks, doll. I think we have.
that
Oh no, backpack.
backpack. Yeah, I have my notes written all over the place.
Seven clues.
Yeah,
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
photo, rat face.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. I will let you know. You only had to have 4 in order to attempt to solve this. You can continue gathering clues, and it just makes it that much potentially easier. But you are at the point you could attempt to solve this if you think you have enough.
I don't feel confident quite yet, but I will listen to you two if you do.
Because I've
So-
played this game before, I do know like that it does. It's a little different. It's not quite what you expect for the clues.
Yeah, so there's not like a set canon explanation. It's not like you have to find the specific like person. You
Mhm.
guys get to decide that, but I do think that Julia has a point that there's not really a like smoking gun per se of like
Yeah.
this person did this. Like you have a vague idea, but there's not really anyone to point to specifically.
I also just really want to go to the sawmill and see what's going
Yeah,
on.
me too.
Yeah.
I really want to
What's up
go.
with those sawmill?
Like it's so Scooby Gang, but I really want to go find some more stuff and get in trouble.
I
The other
think-
stuff.
Yes, I think you are onto something with that sawmill business. I feel like all clues might be pointing there. The fire, the claw marks, a ghost. We have a ghost.
I know we got to meet a ghost
We got to
today.
meet Walter.
It's so cool.
You're- Mysterious person that wanted to talk only to you for some reason.
'Cause
And everything, we might find something there or someone. Also, Aurelia,
Mhm.
were you able to get a good look at that desiccated body? See if it was wearing any rain attire?
It was not.
Oh, yeah, okay. It wasn't.
Okay,
It wasn't.
so we don't have the body belonging to our ghostly friend, just another dead person. That's 2.
3 dead bodies, right?
Well,
Yeah.
That we've run
within
into?
the city,
Yeah.
Oh,
within the
yes.
town.
Okay,
Plus
that's 2.
numerous missing people from the files.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
we might find a sawmill is a good place to get rid of somebody. You've got a lot
Yeah.
of equipment to cut people to pieces and make them disappear.
You do have some clues that point towards the woods too, though.
Again with these woods.
What?
What woods?
No.
There are woods surrounding the town.
No, I know
Okay.
that, but like
The woods that were in my vision.
I'm kind of
And
nervous about
also-
that.
it's wild that trees can grow in the desert like that. Woods. Wow.
My vision that connects to the carvings on the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
So
let's
we've got-
go. We should definitely do that. But
we should do the woods in the day for sure.
Good
Absolutely.
Thing
Not at night.
I mean,
Absolutely.
at nighttime we can hide in the bushes if we need to, and nobody
They
will find us.
saw me in my vision
Oh,
at
that's
night.
That's right.
Why do you want to do all of the things
Because I'm working
that
on this
lead
night
to
move,
my
clearly.
death?
Yeah, you really
First,
got it.
the diner and the bathroom, I might disappear there. Oh, let's go to the diner and the bathroom.
Mhm. You got to work on those night moves, though.
I'm working on my night moves.
Okay,
Gotta work on
fine.
his right moves.
Okay,
Look at that. Okay, no, but
Aurelia?
really, you're right. You're right.
Bernice, where shall we go? I'm just the driver at this point.
It's going to be scary going to either at any time of day because we don't know. The woods would be good, but we don't have a map or anything. So we would probably get more lost in the woods than we would the sawmill.
This is true, but being lost in the woods during the day, we have more of a chance of getting out.
I just want to explore something because we got a lot of juicy gossip, but that person does not realize how much they gave it to us downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I find it strange they had the backpack of the missing person just hanging out in the lobby.
Right.
Did you bring that with you?
Oh, was I able to grab it?
I mean, you could.
Oh yeah, I would have been my.
Throw it in your purse.
I just
Like,
swallowed
in your-
it.
in your
It's got, like, a
inventory.
void in it.
Do they have any snacks in there? Because I can go for a snack.
You have that bag.
Yoink!
Oh, wink.
We want to look through it to see if we could find person's identification, journal, anything that might lead to any information.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, it is very clear from having read those case files that it is one that belonged to someone who has gone missing. So I had forgotten about that part of it. So maybe you do have a smoking gun.
Great.
Now,
Yeah.
was this person the same hair color as our doll?
Blonde.
They were not.
If somebody else is being.
I would think if I was part of a cult, the woods would be the last place to do the actual sacrificing, and the sawmill would be to lure them because everybody loves a good ghost story. So why don't we make a quick trip to the sawmill? Then we can go to the woods. It's still early enough yet, right? It's like what, noontime?
As long as we don't dawdle.
Yeah.
All right, it's decided. Let's go.
Because
So you're going to
maybe.
the woods?
No, sawmill first.
Oh, sorry.
How do you feel about
Sawmill.
it, Aurelia?
I think the more daylight for the woods is better, but
You think so? I mean, hey, I'm open. Unlike some, I will go to either. I just want to make sure because there is things to carve at the sawmill that might deal with
That's
these
true.
things.
Did you just insinuate? Get in the car. We're going to the woods.
Fine. You always get your way anyways.
Oh, you know I do, darling.
Make sure to hydrate because we're all very thirsty here.
Yes, I do.
very.
It's the arms.
So what was the final decision here?
I got shoved in the car and we're going to the woods.
Okay.
Get your ass in there, Bernice.
So the woods are full of ancient trees. The forest canopy in some places is so thick, only a small amount of light can filter through to the ground. There does seem to be a trail, but it is fairly overgrown, and you can see it doesn't take long before you could lose sight of it easily if you weren't careful.
Okay.
So we have to stay together, basically.
Yeah.
Hopefully we do. I'll keep my shenanigans to a minimum. Maybe.
Anyone bring any breadcrumbs?
We could always do the hold each other's hands so we don't, separate.
All right.
Wait.
I'll be
hold
in the
on.
middle.
Just for safety, of course, not for
Well,
any-
Well, I was gonna say if you have any yarn in your bag, we can tie yarn to a bush, but that works too.
I don't knit. I do paint. So the only thing I have are paintbrushes.
Oh, well, I know Aurelia has the bag of everything, so I didn't know. We could paint the trees. We can mark them.
Mark on them?
We could
And
paint the
marking.
trees. I always do have a small kit in my bag.
But the hand holding works too. Then I get to hold your hand.
As if you need an excuse. So let me get
right.
this little bottle of paint and let's squeeze some at the very first tree. And let's just keep putting a little dab on each one as we keep going forward. And of course, you can hold my hand.
Victoria,
Mhm.
give me a meddling move with sensitivity.
Are you?
Nope.
Sorry. My phone went off.
Okay. That'll be 7.
7.
7.
Okay. You find, as you are looking through the woods, what looks to be a small altar, but it's not quite as ominous as what you've seen so far. There's a small bowl with a white quartz in it, a couple of local flowers, and a few feathers. But as you continue searching further, you find a jar half buried in the dirt.
Maven's loves, there's something here. It looks like a jar.
Oh, it's your turn
Anybody
to
have
find something creepy.
Yeah.
anyone have anything I could dig this out with?
I pull out a little garden spade.
Thank you. So I start digging it out.
As you do, you notice there's a slight thump, 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 thump. And as you dig it up, it gets louder and louder. And you clean it off.
Creepy.
There's a human heart beating inside.
Told you. Something creepy.
Oh,
It looks like we have a heart.
the heart
Well,
sounds
you-
like a kick drum. Why is it still
And
alive?
it's still beating.
How?
Not supposed to do that.
Hearts don't do that.
And that is a clue.
Okay,
clue.
jar in a heart. Heart in a jar.
A still
jar.
beating heart in a jar. Not the strangest thing we've seen today.
Wait.
High up there, though.
Wait.
I'm getting telltale heart vibes off this jar.
Oh my
We
god.
got a Poe Raven and a Telltale's heart.
Telltale heart.
Listen, we're
Uh-huh.
mixing all of the things. I didn't write this. It's literally in Nephews in Peril.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
Poe all along.
Would Walter be? Yeah. Wait, is Walter under the floorboards?
Impossible.
Was Walter a blonde?
Oh, yeah,
We
it's
didn't
hard to
ask to
tell.
see what color he was.
It's hard
What
to tell
color
because
hair
he's a
he
little
was.
translucent, too.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's translucent.
So we have a heart to go with our talking raven.
very Poe.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's weird. Very weird. Are these markings the same as the altar in the bathroom?
No. The altar that you find in the woods looks more like modern pagan, much less dark magic.
Okay.
This just looks like a bunch of kids messing around, honestly.
Well, kids that somehow found a heart to keep beating, even though it's not connected to a body.
Well, yes, that is incredibly
Strange.
peculiar.
Right.
Also, this
But-
heart was not like right next
Right
to.
next.
It
Yeah.
was further away. So it doesn't seem like it was necessarily related to the altar you found.
It might not be part of the whole thing. The altar looks like it's very new agey goth kid.
Sorry.
And while we had those symbols that were in that blood thingamabob that Aurelia took a picture of, and the chanting from my vision and the carvings on the wall. This could be related to those things. That maybe not. Who knows?
Wait, now we have polar opposite crystals, though.
Yeah, there's a white crystal and we have a black crystal. Who wants to touch it? Not it.
I'll touch it.
Well, I was gonna
Normal
say.
crystal.
I just grab it.
Yeah, it just
Put it
feels like
back
a normal
in.
port.
Oh, so yeah, it is that modern then.
Victoria,
like-
as you look around, these woods look strangely familiar. Almost like a certain vision
No.
you had.
Huh?
Almost like a certain vision you had.
Mavens is this looks like the woods from my vision.
Wait, hold on. Do any of these trees look familiar?
All?
Any plants?
All of their
It was pretty dark. It was pretty dark, but it looks like familiar forms, yes.
Yeah, and it feels very similar.
So was the vision future or was it past?
I hope past. And for that hope to continue being a hope,
It better be.
It better be.
It better be past.
Can we go to the sawmill?
Yeah, let's go to sawmill.
Yeah, I think the
I think
sawmill.
we've had enough of the woods. The woods are let's go.
Wait, Can we take the heart with us? For science.
You can.
For science.
For science.
Here, Bernice, have a heart.
Okay, thank you. I got a jar of a heart.
Do you keep it in the jar?
If not, it's gonna go bloop bloop bloop, and like I'll drop it and then I'll get dirt on it, and then it won't be beating anymore probably. So then,
Also, who knows what would happen if you touch it? So
yeah, maybe it'll make me ill-minded. I'm still thinking about that.
I've already touched a thing that took me to a place, and I don't want to do that again.
That was the 60s. Oh, wait a second. You're talking about the crystal. Never mind.
This thing.
So
Okay,
headed
so
the
to the
south.
sawmill.
Yeah,
Both.
it doesn't take long. It's not a large town by any means. Some of the machinery still remains, but it clearly has not been used in a very long time, maybe even 30 or so years. As you search around, you see some broken glassware, some piping, maybe even some lighters. Looks like it's been somewhat recently used for possibly some illicit activity.
Teenagers. Huh.
Those teens and their meth.
They're teens and they're meth and they're Satan.
I mean, it's New Mexico, so
True.
they watched a little too much Breaking Bad.
Okay, we're here. Let's get to business. Where'd the fire start? Where's the most broken stuff? Is there something functioning here? Hello.
First
Oh,
off, we should see, since there's been a lot of death-related things, sharp objects that might still have some traces of blood on them.
oh, love it.
Yeah.
Blood. Do you have some of those sandwich gloves? Thank you very much.
Distributes them. Here you
Thank
go.
you.
Here you go.
I
don't
would say-
need them.
I would say our little side mission to the woods took long enough. It is late afternoon, so it's not dark, but you know that you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
We shouldn't dawdle. Daylight will escape us, and who knows what will show up when the light goes out. Not only that, but we don't want to be locked out of our lodgings.
I forgot about that.
Turns out it's
And-
magic locks.
As the three of you prepare to do some investigating, you see red and blue flashing lights.
But,
Oh no,
oh,
not the
right.
police.
Did they get?
And the
Oh.
sheriff walks in,
Ugh.
holding a very large mag light, shines it directly in all three of your eyes, and says, "You know this is trespassing, right?"
Trespassing. Who owns this to be trespassing? It's
The city.
abandoned.
The city does.
Oh, city. What city? I mean, yes, officer. Understanding. Mm-hmm.
The city does. Of course it does. That doesn't sound fishy at all. What would the city be protecting here, officer?
Victoria, I would like you to give me a night move and
Mhm.
tell me what you're afraid will happen if your little conversation goes sideways.
I haven't thought of that.
It is part of the night move.
I guess I'm afraid that he'll be increasingly hostile and probably pull a gun on us.
I'd say it's even worse than that because
No.
you're
Wait, hold
alone. You're three old women. No one would ever know if the three of you went missing. There've already been dozens of missing people in this town.
Mm-hmm.
So more than just pulling a gun, I think if things go wrong, the three of you would disappear forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
crap.
what is it composure
It'd be
or
presence.
oh, I don't have presence. So I rolled a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He does pull a gun and says, "Doesn't matter
That's
whether you
rude.
respect the city or not. I'm the law here, and I said the three of you are trespassing."
How often do you patrol? Because it seems like there's a lot of people that do frequent here, as you can tell by the paraphernalia.
What are you accusing?
Not accusing of anything. I'm just saying we are 3 little old ladies. Well, they're little. I'm not. But we are old ladies. We're harmless. We're not doing any drugs. We're not trying to summon a demon. We're not doing anything illegal past being here, apparently.
The innkeeper told us this was a part of the town's history, so we just like history.
Yeah.
We were just exploring the town to get a sense of its history.
Who knows? We might have had timeshare here if we like it.
Does not react physically, does not even crack a smile. Says, "It's awfully strange you'd mention drugs," glancing over to the paraphernalia. "Demons? Not be ridiculous. Now come on, let's get out of here."
Fine. Before we get shot.
Wait, I think I might have dropped something down there behind that bush. Is it okay if I walk a little closer to get what I dropped? It's my
Whatever it is.
medication. I need my medication.
Whatever it is, I'll get it.
Oh, my heart. Oh.
Oh no, you've gone and made Bernice have.
Oh no. Having an episode.
She
You
has.
must help her.
Having an episode.
She has.
Officer.
She has hypertension.
I need
She
you
has to
help me.
watch her blood pressure.
Mavens, please go get my medicine.
Bernice,
I need to go sit in the car.
Bernice, I will have you give me a night move now. And tell me, what are you afraid will
Oh
happen?
no, no,
Wild card bitches.
no. Oh, we're all dead.
What are you afraid will happen if you fail this?
Afraid. Oh my god. I know I took a risk, but come on. We got this far. We got this far. Okay, I'll say okay. In my brain I have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work. So we're gonna try. Because even though we are old, we are also a bit spry, right? We're still pretty with it, right? So, so my logic, and I'll tell you afterwards, or I'll tell you now, is that I'm distracting him, and maybe they can slip away, and enough time where he's like, "Hey, where'd you go?" So maybe there'll be some time. But the fear would be like I would be doing my distraction, and they actually get caught, and we're arrested. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just get a bail. It's whatever. But we have to me, I feel like we have to try because we got this far. We have all the evidence. Why not fake a heart attack? So that's my fear, getting caught. And the worst case, we're just gonna get arrested. So
absolutely. Yeah, and I will also have you roll with presence. And I would say it's even worse because if you fail, it's pretty likely at least one of you is going to get shot.
Oh no. All right, so I rolled was it a 9? And then with reason was 1, so 10.
No, not reason. Presence.
Presence. Oh, I don't have any presence.
Okay. So, as you try to fake this heart attack, he's not buying it, and he pulls back the hammer and says, "Let's go, now."
No, my heart. No.
Bernice.
It's not working.
Oh. But it has to. What are you hiding? Stop, let go of me. Fine.
I love that you're making this big scene and he's just like standing there.
That's what I needed. I needed that. Next time you have to run next time.
And get shot.
Yeah.
You know what the police do to people.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. We'll reformulate when we're back in the room. It's okay.
All right, let's go. We're leaving, officer, sheriff, human person with a gun.
Do you know if there's any good barbecue here? Any good pig around here?
I do like some extra crispy bacon.
Agreed.
And he just leads you outside, but says, "Hand over the keys."
Wait.
What keys?
What keys?
To the car you drove here in.
Wow.
Excuse me?
What? We're going back to our room. We're not going to be doing anything. This is a abuse of my right to my property, our property of this car.
You are not getting my car.
Yeah, there's no need to have that.
You
can put us in our rooms, and that's fine. But we're keeping the keys with us.
You and your gun.
Yeah, he continues to stand there with the gun, holds out his hand, and says, "Keys now."
But then we can't leave. Do you really want us not to leave this town?
I thought you wanted us to go.
You'll be going with me.
Leave first thing in the morning.
No. You'll be going with me.
Going where?
To the jail. You're under arrest.
On what grounds?
For trespassing.
That's hardly an arrestable offense.
Yeah, it's definitely the cop. I mean, hi.
There is no humor here. He does not react. And if you do not hand over the keys, I'm going to have another night move.
We're not doing one. I'm not taking one because I also obviously messed up.
I like what would I do for night move for keys? My argument is literally, do you want us to leave this town? Then let us keep our keys.
Man, if only
you can do whatever you want to do.
if only that jar, we can stab it or something and see what happens. Maybe it's his heart. Who knows?
Maybe it's his heart. I mean, he's
Who
pretty
knows?
emotionless.
Like-
Maybe he lost his heart.
Maybe he lost his heart for kindness of the elderly.
Oh my gosh.
Should we show him the heart?
No,
No,
absolutely not.
They will probably take it.
Please do. Please do.
Oh no.
No. We could throw the jar at his head.
I that's what I was trying to do with the distraction. Like maybe like one of you could just run and then he would have gone that
You
way.
had
If
the
he
jar.
He would shoot. Running equals shooting.
Not if you run side to side. What do they call that? Serpentine.
Different time. Yeah.
All right, Aurelia.
But-
I'm gonna
But
need
if you
another
want
move.
to, it's your move.
A night move.
Mhm.
My only thing is
With
you want us
presents.
out of this town.
Oh, technically, I have the heart in my inventory, so then you would tell
Right.
me to tell him that. Yeah.
Okay. 10 plus 1, 11.
11. Oh, amazing. Okay.
Yes.
Tell me
Yay.
how you managed to convince him to not disappear, the three of you.
I'm going to start pulling stuff out of my bag like I'm searching for something, and the pile just keeps growing and growing and growing, and I'm just like, let me just see if they're somewhere in there. I don't know where they are. They're just. Are you sure you want to do this? It's a lot of effort just for 3 old ladies.
I would say just pulling stuff out would not be quite enough to convince him to let you go.
And then I don't know, what else should I say?
Your other mavens can assist at this point.
Uh
Do you want us to empty our bags, or the thing from the woods?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll pull out the heart.
No,
Pull out the heart.
No,
no. Bernice
Wait.
has the heart.
No, I have it. I can give it to you.
Well, I
But-
mean, if you were just carrying the jar, that would be pretty large.
Oh, as a large, I just imagine like a heart being like I can like hide it well
Like,
enough in my coat.
I mean, it's like fist sized
Fist
at least.
size.
So
This big.
yeah.
Gosh. I just want to hit him. but
I'm
I'm
tempted.
telling that
If
I'm
only,
not.
That
I
is
mean-
an option. That is an option.
I mean, I was gonna say, I think that is an option. It's not considered a night move.
Well, I mean, we already
Yeah.
had a successful night move.
Oh, we did.
so.
I'm just trying to
Okay. So then,
figure
while
out
he's
what I
distracted
did
with
because-
that, I could grab the gun out of his hand.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's what I was initially trying to do, but
it
he
out
was
of
too
my-
sneaky.
And pull it on him.
He says, "Oh, hold on. Let's not overreact here."
Get him.
Listen, every single shot I've ever made at the range has been 2 in each eye, 1 in the heart, and the rest of my magazine in the crotch.
Shoot him in the dick. Oh, sorry. I got excited. I got excited. I got excited.
That, and I do have a little bit of a sadistic streak, so I could shoot you in the kneecap and let it hurt for a while.
Let's not be
So the-
hasty. I don't think you want to do anything like that.
And
Oh,
why
yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Why?
Shooting a cop,
3 old
you-
ladies.
Even an old lady, if you shoot a cop, you don't
It
wanna
seems
know
like
what
you're
happens.
the only one here.
Well, I may be the only one here, but that doesn't mean that there won't be others.
Take his radio off of him.
Look at them. They are
Take
the
his
captain.
radio
His
off of him.
radio.
one
They
of
are the
you.
captain now.
I grab his radio.
I love this so much. So ridiculous. 3 old ladies take the cop gun.
Fuck him up.
Get down on your knees right now.
And he does slowly get down on his knees.
Now get down on your hands as well.
He does.
Kiss my boot. Kiss
He
my
says-
boot, or I will shoot you in the back of the head, and I will not give a shit what it does to my boots.
He says, I'm not doing that.
Kiss my boot or die.
Victoria, give me another night move.
No, I'm terrified now.
I would say
I
this time
know.
probably with composure.
I should have just used bag sand.
Pocket sand.
10.
10? Okay.
10, because I got
Uh,
9 and plus 1 composure.
Yeah. He tries to grab the gun from you. What do you do?
I just shoot him. I just empty the whole clip on him.
But
Yeah.
he's grabbing you. Like, what angle would that be, though?
If he's trying to come up
Any-
at me, I'm
any
just going to
angle.
shoot him.
Yeah. Any angle.
Yeah,
you
I guess
can.
if you grab it, point down.
He's on his hands and knees right in front of me. So there's
Yeah.
really nothing he can do from there.
It
Yeah.
still makes me nervous though, because that's gonna be a loud gunshot in a
Mhm,
small
in
town.
a small town.
Yeah.
Small desert town.
I'm still proud of you though.
Well, that takes care of that.
I was hungry for some pig.
This game goes straight to cannibalism.
No.
Turns
Didn't
out
know this was
you were the
Yellow
monsters.
Jackets.
Okay, we don't have much time, so we need to just go investigate as fast as we can. It's almost sundown.
Don't worry about the body. I'll take care of it.
Also, Victoria
Do you want my
especially,
spade?
but all three of you will be splattered with blood, probably a little bit of gore as well.
Yeah, don't remind Aurelia. They already need a shower. We just gotta grin and bear it. Grin and bear it. Let's go.
If anything else, I have a gun taking the rest of his clips in case anybody tries to do anything.
Yeah.
We should probably take the car close down to this, like down to the road to the sawmill, so it's closer. So you have the option of a getaway.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in his car and I'm going to drive it into the woods. And I'm just going to, I don't know, I guess I'll leave it there. We'll pass through.
Victoria, I will give you another clue because you rolled so well on your night move.
Mhm.
When you go to get the other ammunition from his belt, it is a revolver that he had on him, and you notice the ammunition is strange. There's silver bullets.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, I got really excited.
These are silver. Claw
Right.
marks.
Where? What?
Silver bullets, claw marks. Heart.
Possibly the other thing too.
Yeah, it could be
Could be either or.
both. Either
One
or.
of those.
And the animalistic carvings on the wall. Yeah, it seems like werewolves.
Even though the moon isn't in the right spot though. So they're not gonna pop up.
Well, we don't know what kind of werewolves these are.
That's true. I'm just remembering earlier we were talking about the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking like ginger snaps or like dog soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these could be the kind that don't need the moon.
Exactly.
MOON. That spells trouble.
Well, I'll keep these handy. Absolutely.
Well,
Especially with that vision that I had.
they're turning them somehow.
Maybe. You didn't get anything werewolfy from
That's true.
the vision or most of the other clues. So I will tell you over the table that it's possible there's more than one thing going on here.
Oh my.
Mm.
Busy town.
Oh my.
Werewolves and ghosts and cults
Cults.
Oh my.
and talking
ghosts and
talking ravens. Oh my.
We're getting it. Wonderful.
Yeah, if anything,
stories.
there's possibly everlasting life as well.
With the heart,
But at what cost?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
humanity.
Yeah, there's nobody at what is it? At the diner that was suspicious. We only saw the cop and we only saw the person who owns the diner. There's two other people that we met at the guest house, and no, one person. Yeah, two. Well, the ghost is a person, but so like, yeah, there really isn't anything. You
Do
know,
you think they're sacrificing these people to,
Keep something at bay.
or keep them happy?
oh, there hasn't been an indication of what god or goddess or entity they're. We haven't got any hints of it.
Other than the language being inhuman in the vision,
Right.
Mhm.
and really nothing has related to
spell.
anything human that you
Yeah.
no human gods or goddesses or other known entities.
So obviously we have a ritual. We do the spell written in blood, the chanting in my vision, and also the heart again.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that could be all in one. They can be shared between other things, but it seems like there's a lot going on.
Would we like
I
to
mean-
attempt to answer the question here and solve this?
I mean, we could, I think, because
You could.
there's
Plenty of clues.
there's plenty of clues.
At
One
least-
came off of the
Yeah. Like I said, you had enough when you had 4, but you've gotten another one now, so you're at least at 8.
9. We're at 9.
At 9? Okay. So, Elena, I know you know this already, but just as a reminder or for first-time information,
Okay.
how this works is you have to be able to either explain away a clue as a red herring or connect them together. Either way, that will add up. However many you're able to connect or explain away can be used for your theorize move. So that will make it potentially easier for you.
Okay, so what do we have? What do we want? I mean, we have a cult and we have werewolf stuff going on. We have silver bullets. We have claw marks. I don't know.
Silver bullets. Jar with a heart that's still beating.
Yeah, that could also be tied to some werewolf stuff. I've seen werewolf stuff where they hold the heart to control the wolf.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the orgy.
That,
Yes, and the orgy.
The orgy was not a clue, though.
Oh,
the Polaroid of missing travelers, the backpack with the name specifically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, so anything that was not a clue can still tie into this, but it can't be used for the theorize roll.
Hmm.
you guys mentioned all the clues out loud that I had written down.
Yeah. Oh, Alana, do you have the clues written down? Because if you do,
Yeah.
would you mind just reading them off?
Okay, so the clue was the dream
Mm-hmm.
with in the bathroom with where everything goes black and the thing's crawling on you with the
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
the creepy mouse or rat. And then spell transcribed in blood,
Mm-hmm.
a rat with the human face,
Mm-hmm.
a Polaroid of a missing traveler,
Mm-hmm.
backpack with the traveler's name on it, claw marks on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
doll made of corn husk holding human hair, blonde, jar half buried in the dirt with a heart that's beating,
Yep.
and the revolver with silver bullets.
Yep. So now that we've gone back over the clues, how do we tie those together or explain them away?
Okay.
So did we kill a cop for no reason?
Possibly.
What do you mean, no reason?
Well, yeah. I mean,
I mean, they
If
were
he
going to
had-
disappear us.
yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. But why? Like, why would they contain? You know,
Because they're trying to keep things.
they're afraid
they're
that people are going to come werewolf hunting.
Yeah, or like try and interfere in some way.
Yeah.
Like we are.
Yeah, it's honestly hard to say without tying stuff together to say whether this cop was technically a good person trying to maybe keep people safe, or if maybe they had ill intent.
Then
Yeah,
he
if they were
probably
part
should
of
have
it.
told us his intent. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
You were told not to trust anyone.
That's
wasn't
true.
It was true.
That is, yeah, you're right.
So the dream, the blood circle spell thing, and the rat with a face
Yes.
go together. What else goes with that for it to be 4?
Well, so that isn't necessary at this point. You just need to have at least 4
Like
clues.
reasons.
Yeah.
The more of these you can tie together, the better. Or again, explain away.
Right.
But
Yeah.
but it's not just saying like, hey, these go together. I need an explanation
I
of
think-
how they tie together.
I think the
So-
only thing that I can explain away is the doll, because nothing seems to tie to that.
Yeah, that one seems a little bit not in the realm of what we're looking at the moment.
Right. Well, especially because we found the claw mark and the doll at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we think the doll's a red herring.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Okay.
I think so. And then we could say that the police officer or the sheriff was the one who was disappearing people potentially because of the like consistently finding bodies and like the backpack and the
photos.
Polaroid of the missing traveler. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you tie those to the sheriff though?
Because he literally threatened to disappear us.
I mean, I guess.
That would make sense if he was trying to do that. And then
Unless he was just trying to get us away from the woods
That's true too. Or the
Yeah.
sawmill.
but then
before it
we
gets nighttime.
we have to remember though that like that guest keeper was also saying like keeping something out,
Yeah.
Mhm.
even though we were freaking out. So like there could be those types of creatures out in the nighttime. So that's why they're like being sketch about that.
Maybe. So the only clues we have is mostly the spoopy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, it's all
So we
spooky
can.
stuff.
Yeah. It's all
I mean, yeah, but the extra
there's
spoopy stuff.
not really any non-spoopy clues in this one.
And I love that. So maybe okay. So we found a body that was in the behind, like they were obviously doing a ritual of some sort. They had it drawn it in blood in the diner. They died. They were probably sacrificed potentially because they had the in the back there
It's weird it was in the bathroom though.
behind a wall or in a hole
Yeah.
in a crawl
Yeah,
space.
isn't that weird?
It is.
Yeah, it is weird that somebody died in a crawl space behind a bathroom.
Yeah.
Why did a rat have a human face?
This is what we're trying to explain.
Unless somehow they use the ritual to shapeshift the rat.
It could be shapeshifters.
Oh.
Because in my
And, you know,
in my head, I know you guys said it was like Cthulhian lore and all that, but like, I don't know. It didn't sound like something like that. It sounded like maybe they turned them into something.
Mm.
I mean, in the Cthulhu mythos, that's how it happened. It was.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just stretching the ideas of how it applies to this. But like, if they're already doing weird shit with like werewolves, like who's to say? Like, again, Wendigos. And it is
I think we're too far from the
Okay.
area where Wendigos
far.
would be.
Mhm.
Wendigos is more northern, mid-northern.
We could just not say the W word.
Yeah, I usually don't say that word, but shapeshifters.
Mostly because you're not supposed to say the word because.
Oh yeah, I know the
Yeah.
lore behind it.
Yeah.
I just, for the sake of the story, I just said it.
So we've got one so far.
Okay.
For sure.
We know that the sheriff was aware of them because he had the silver bullets.
Aware of what?
Aware of whatever we're going against, I guess, or trying to figure out what is killing people. I don't know.
I mean, you're onto something. I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like, wow, why was that cop being weird? If he only just gave us a hint, maybe we would have reasoned with him, but he was being mean. Maybe he was trying to protect his town, but then again, his town might be full of werewolves, so we don't know. At
So
least
one human in a town full of werewolves, that'd be horrible.
That would be so
Yeah.
horrible.
That'd be really bad.
But I mean, we don't know. It's possible.
I'm trusting you guys on this one because this is my first run of this, so that's why I'm like, listen, I have the clues written down too, but connecting
it's
them,
Valencia's
it's
first
kind
time
of
too.
hard for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a mystery solver.
Oh.
Kind of, it becomes whatever we can reason with.
Yeah.
basically.
That's where I'm struggling right now to do the reasoning behind it. It's like they're so like
It's clue ADHD. Like we have all these clues and we have all the
Like,
ADHD.
yeah,
for it.
it's like a lot of the clues are left field, but there's that one that's like short stop, and you're like, wait a second, this one might matter. So,
Okay, so tell me which ones do you think matter the most?
well,
Okay, missing travelers for sure. Because
yeah, the travelers definitely.
Well, that one, the travelers by themselves is not a clue.
okay,
It's the bag and the Polaroid.
yeah, the Polaroid
Right,
and the
right.
bag.
Yeah.
So the Polaroid was of the missing traveler, though.
Mm-hmm.
Of a missing traveler. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a missing
one of
traveler.
them.
And the backpack was from a missing traveler.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know if it's the same missing traveler.
Pretty sure it's not.
Yeah.
Deducting.
Well, I mean, because you had a name on the Polaroid and then
That's
also name from the backpack.
Yeah, the backpack had a name. So we know that for sure there's at least 2 people that went missing from this.
Yeah.
I mean, from the case files, there's a lot more. But
Yeah, that too.
Right.
It like correlates
what-
with the case files.
I'm
and they're in
focusing
weird
on the
places.
claws because it's
There's lots of claws. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Because
claws are good.
that's what really led to this, finding a car turned over with a bunch of claw marks and
Yeah.
Right.
eviscerated FBI agents with claws all over them, claw marks all over
Mhm.
them. And then those same claw mark patterns in the hotel room. So, and
So
then
how does that tie to the dream and the vision?
the dream was leading us to finding the crystal.
Crystal. Yeah.
Right.
which then led me to seeing the vision of the probably some sort of ritual to maybe create some creature that might be a werewolf
Yeah.
or bring it forth
Or-
from another dimension.
Yeah.
We found
Yep, go ahead.
we found the heart where we believe that the ritual was performed.
Yep,
as
the
well.
heart was in the same area that I was in my vision.
Yeah.
So we've got those things together. So it seems like it might be a ritual to bring something or to create something that would be the cause of all these claw marks.
So
That-
we've got the dream, the vision,
Yeah.
the spell.
Right.
Yeah.
and maybe the silver bullets to counteract said
Yeah.
thing.
So yeah. And then,
And then how do you tie in the missing people?
They were just passing through and they were there at the wrong place, wrong time.
Right time.
yeah.
Yes,
So
it sounds
that's
like
a red
we're
herring?
getting.
Or
It's not like
maybe the heart belongs to one of the missing people.
It could
And
be.
they just need
Like one
they
of the
need
victims. Yeah.
they need the hearts to either create these guys, these
Yeah.
creatures, or again, they want to bring more of them out from another fucking
Yeah.
dimension.
So dream, vision, spell. Go ahead.
And the backpack, the person was obviously hiking in the woods.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they might have been either a victim of the resulting creation, I suppose, and somebody found their backpack and brought it back to the hotel. Or
What about because one clue that I just remembered you didn't mention was the ad in the bathroom. Dark magic.
Right.
Back.
I forgot to
Right.
write that down.
Yeah,
The higher. Yeah.
The
Mhm.
higher.
and then
Oh,
Dark
the
magic for hire.
The people
That-
were attracted by that. Seeing that little ad on the back.
like it's possible. And then the mist maidens or whatever it was,
The
Lives of the Fragrant Void.
wives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
misty fragrances,
Mr.
lavender, the lavender fragrance that I
lavender.
carry.
Lavender.
I smell like lavender and everything else, right?
Lavender, blood, and
And
burnt
blood.
hair.
Yes,
Delicious.
absolutely.
Delicious.
So how did we tie the ad in?
They would
That-
call the
So they're like
The
Ghostbusters,
ad.
right?
Well, I
Sorry?
mean, the ad said dark magic for hire.
yeah.
Right. So I meant the other way around. Whatever the opposite of Ghostbusters is.
Ghost Unbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you need something, you just call us.
Dark magic for hire.
Yeah. So
How do we not know it's not some goth kids just being silly?
Yeah, that could just go be with the altar.
Yeah. But like dark magic for hire, ooh. I
Yeah.
have a crystal. I have a crystal.
Yeah. Do we think it's a red herring?
Dark
there's,
magic for hire seems very on a sticker.
like a joke.
And a
It
toilet
does-
though.
It doesn't seem like it's serious cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, when someone's taking a shit, they're gonna look down here and be like, dark magic for hire. Let's go.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what every time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Look for those little stickers.
Well, at the same time, it was found near a corpse, but so who knows?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It could be
So
coincidental.
counting the sticker, is that 10 clues?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Are there any that we have not tied in?
We did claw marks, backpack. We decided corn husk was not relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Jar, the heart, we think yes. Revolver.
The dream.
Polaroid, dream.
You guys connected all of them.
And the vision.
Yeah, dream and the vision.
It's 7 together.
That means we're missing 3.
Oh no.
Well, these are 7 that were tied in together.
Okay. So 2 were explained. So what's the last one? Because the doll and the sticker were
Explained.
red herrings.
Yeah, that is red herrings. We got the other 2. Oh, wait, okay. So for the transcribed, we also had the transcribed and blood spell and the rat with the face, human face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the transcribe spell also goes in with the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the rituals.
So I
Yeah.
think the rat maybe is what we haven't explained.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a red herring, or do you think it's tied in with everything else?
It could be
A
here's how
failed.
they're shaped. Yeah, a failed attempt
Yeah.
or like a failed
Yeah. Failed transmutation.
spell.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they brought through the wrong thing.
Mhm, mhm.
Just a rat with human face.
They brought like the wrong.
Well, this
hair.
isn't the big, powerful creature that is capable of ripping people to shreds.
They brought
Just
the wrong
running up
type
to
of hair
people
of
and staring at
animal
them.
hair with them.
They could never get the face right.
Yeah, that will happen. All right. Cool. So let me see. Now this is the part that I always forget. Bear with me for just a second.
Dice. All the dice.
So one of you rolls for this. You add nothing to it other than what we have just figured out.
Yeah.
So who wants to roll? Who feels lucky?
I feel like Victoria's been getting all the good rolls tonight, though.
I didn't get all the good ones.
Yeah, I mean, you did way better than me. Unless you wanted, Aurelia. I had 2 low rolls. I'm a little like.
I had one low roll, I think.
I had 1. Well, mid roll.
Go for it.
Okay, fine.
I believe
Right.
in you. I believe in you.
All right. So Victoria,
Oh,
go ahead and roll your 2d6. You're going to add 2 to this.
Okay, so I got a 6 and a 4 plus 2, 12.
nice.
Oh, that's amazing.
Whew, we can breathe. We're gonna be
So,
okay.
a 12
Yay.
is not just
Yeah.
a success. That's a success plus more. So you have disposed of this body. In the process, since you killed the cop, it gives your friends a little bit of time to investigate the sawmill. There's nothing horribly incriminating here, other than you find a couple of ritual daggers that have names on them
Oh.
of several prominent people in town. The guest housekeeper,
Mhm.
sheriff, and the owner of the diner.
Oh,
They were all in on it.
didn't suspect the
course
least
they
at
were.
all.
Gosh, so the diner lady, the sheriff, and Mark.
They would have disappeared us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have.
The real question is, what do you do with this information now?
What else is
Um.
there to do? I've got a gun. And they won't see it coming.
There are other people in this town besides just them.
Yeah, but those are the ones that
Yeah.
are prominent.
True. True.
I did say victory is all business.
I'm glad that we didn't get poisoned.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty bad.
That was a possibility. Not a
If
big
we
one.
slept in that place,
Yeah, the room was sketch.
Yeah.
maybe the doll did have something to do with it.
So
Oh dear.
it's possible, yeah. So do you go to assassinate these other people, basically?
Get away.
It sucks we can't just be like, hey, listen, we know your little secret. Can you just like tell us why?
They're going to try to kill us.
Oh, I know. I'm
I
just
will
saying.
remind you, especially because you rolled very well. At this point, no one really knows that you killed the sheriff.
But-
It's possible you could maybe still get away with it. Possible.
What about leaving town? All right, we did our
Yeah.
damage. Let's go.
And because, yes, this is a small town, but there are other police, there are other agencies, things where you could contact outside of this town to inform them, especially because you know that those two FBI agents were here investigating these disappearances. So obviously,
Yeah.
you're not the only ones who were looking into this.
Literally just thought about that. But hey, really, detectives.
Yeah, but what if they get got again?
Like,
That's true.
That's not on you.
Yeah, but
Well, would you
Victory's
be able to-
thinking if we kill the leaders, then nobody else has to be sacrificed.
But how do we not know anybody's in the process of being transformed and they're not fully mutated yet?
Because they're not doing a sacrifice right now.
Or are they?
Well, it's still not dark out.
We you have to think we still haven't seen the other place. Not that we need to at this point because we have a lot of clues. But we haven't seen the Spanish.
You just want to keep this going.
No, I hate to play devil's
It is fun.
advocate, but at the same time, I'm just like, well, there could be a ritual going on at that other place, but we're not equipped to deal with it. That's the
But
thing.
my vision said it was the woods.
I know, but you wanted to leave the woods.
Yes, and for good reason.
Also, because it was late afternoon when you arrived at the summit, it's taken a fair amount of time. It is now absolutely twilight.
Oh.
Oh.
So when we drive
Well-
back, it's going to be like a lost highway. Okay, I get it. All right.
Well, okay, what about this? We bust into the diner, we shoot the Elsie, we break into the into the guest house thing and find M name, I forget her name, and do her in as well, and then we head up on our
Millicent.
way. Millicent. Or
My
I mean,
intuition
because
is
it's
saying
at this point it's past 9 o'clock, right?
yeah.
Yes. Our stuff is stuck there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. The only way in is to bust through.
Normally, I'd say like let's go guns a blazing, but you are the only one that has a gun.
Magical murder bag.
We're like,
Get
well, okay,
behind
you
me,
go murder.
lesbians.
We'll be in the car. We'll be in the car. Quick, sure to grab our bags, okay?
Meet you in the car.
Meet you in the car. So that's where I'm at. I'm at a standstill because I'm like, well, we could do that, but we don't have any weapons. So we'd have to acquire weapons to join you because if not, you're doing all the killing.
Bernice,
I'm fine with that.
Bernice, your phone begins to ring.
Oh no, not again. Where's my phone? Oh no, not again.
My reaction to my phone in reality. Oh no.
Is it the unknown caller? I don't know. Let's go look.
It
Let's
is.
go look.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
no,
the
it's the
unknown
unknown caller. He just gave me a picture last time. Hello. Hello.
So, how goes the investigation? What'd you find out?
Do we have time for this?
Is it complicated?
Put him
Oh
on
boy.
speakerphone.
That's an understatement.
Do you put him on speakerphone?
I can. Wait, hold on. Yeah.
And when
All
you
right.
do, and you say something, he's like, "Did you just put me on speakerphone?"
No. No, I'm just in a bad area. Don't worry about it.
Going through a tunnel, right? Yes.
Anyways, it's going. We're trying to figure out stuff. We're trying not to die. There might have been some minor complications. We don't have to talk about that. Why are you calling me?
Just wanted to see if you had solved the issue, or
You
if you
wanna
had any
solve
more
something?
information.
Show yourself. Come over here.
Well, I don't think I can do that, but if you can point me in the right direction, we
Are
can
you
make sure
looking
that
at
these
me?
people don't harm anyone else.
People don't harm anyone else. What?
The disappearances.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. The whole town's in on it. What are
The
we supposed to
ADHD
do?
is so strong in Bernice.
So what's going on? The whole town.
Tow him the sawmill.
He's on
There's
speakerphone. He's on
no-
speakerphone at this point.
I
so-
know.
Mysterious caller man.
Ah,
The old
you wasn't
sawmill
supposed to know.
is where you will find all your evidence. One of the people is no longer
With us?
operating.
He had to go to bed.
He's no longer operating as a part of the cabal. So, if you would just, everything's there. What's her name again? The Millicent. Millicent and Elsie are in on it. You'll find the stuff. Just go ahead, rifle through. We'll give you an hour. If nothing gets done, then we'll do the thing ourselves.
Are you leaving the other clues there?
Yeah.
We are.
I mean, some of them you can't leave there because, like, the pictures, but
Yeah.
But I'm just so nervous. What if we're being watched? If there really are creatures that are sensing themselves, what if they sense them?
I've got a gun with silver bullets, Bernice. Everything
Okay.
is fine.
you just hear him say, "Silver bullets? What?"
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Goodbye. Hang up, hang up, hang up, hang up, hang up.
No, we can't. Wait,
Hang
hold
up,
on.
hang up, hang up.
But no,
Hang Bernice.
that was my
Don't
phone.
make me shoot the phone.
It's my
I
phone.
will shoot the phone.
Oh, I just got my phone dirty. I just got this new case. Oh, we lost the call. Why'd you do that? We could have told him where we were. Like in
We-
the sawmill. Where are we going? I'm freaking out right now.
We cannot be here. I don't trust him.
I,
We can be a ways up the road. Just in case.
Make sure he gets the evidence.
that's what I'm worried about. What if someone's watching us from the woods?
Again, gun. And I'm an excellent driver.
Okay. Something just doesn't feel right. We kill
Nothing
a guy.
feels right with you.
We kill a guy, and then the guy calls. I'm asking too many questions. That's why you two are.
Do you need a reading? Do you want to consult the tarot card?
Put those away. We're getting in the car.
How can I have a consult in the car?
Okay, that works.
Yay.
So, as the three of you get in the car and drive away, Bernice, you later, maybe 30 minutes later, get a voicemail without having a missed call. You get a voicemail that says, "They've been dealt with. Thank you." And it's from your mysterious caller.
That's not sketchy.
You want to check out the diner, see if Elsie's still there?
Yeah, I still not too bad. She was so nice. A little weird.
Oh,
but
was
nice.
she so nice?
Was
Was
she
she so
so
nice?
Okay, yeah, we probably should go see that. But apparently they're taken care of.
You drive by the diner and the diner is closed. It clearly says the hours show that it should still be open, but it is closed.
Well, that's one down. Let's go to the guest house.
It is also closed.
Our things are in there.
You can probably just go inside.
You do have a key because you paid for a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Well, let's
grab our stuff.
grab our stuff and be on our way.
Okay.
I wouldn't feel right spending the night after everything that happened.
Hopefully we have
Neither.
enough gas.
We can
And-
fill up in town.
In the werewolf town, maybe.
At night.
Yeah. So
At
as
night,
you go
it's
in,
fine.
Staring over our shoulder.
as you go in to grab your things, you do see on the bed there is just a simple little note that says, "Thanks for all the help. We've locked up the suspects," and it's signed Deep Throat.
Deep throat.
Wasn't that your old college name, Bernice?
As if that's changed at all.
Oh, you're just jealous. I can fit a whole salami. Sounds really good right now. I'm really hungry.
Jealous, honey. I'm the one that gives it.
No, but really, that's weird. They would have known that was taken care of if they're watching us. So why the dog and pony show?
It's just the way things are. They're operating in the shadows. We did a good job. We killed a guy. I killed a guy. We solved what's going on with the disappearances, and hopefully no more cultish business.
Wait, did we decide the sheriff was a werewolf?
No, he was part of the cult.
Part of the cult.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking how if he was a werewolf, we probably should have shot him in the heart with a silver bullet, but that's fine.
No, he has no brain.
Yeah, no brains. Okay.
It's true.
I mean, he's a
It's
cop.
true.
So did we solve it? I feel like we just got a cleanup crew, and that's it.
So counts for this
I
purpose.
don't know if I feel I feel like there might be a question mark at the end of that. The end.
Bernice, I understand that you want some more time alone,
No.
but everything has been done.
Okay.
There's nothing else that we need to do.
Okay.
So don't worry your beautiful little mind. Everything's been taken care of. And if anybody looks at us sideways, again, I've got this gun.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a nap then.
Now I
We're
have two
gonna go
straps.
Are you taking a nap in the guest house or in the car?
In the
In the
car.
car.
I'm
Okay,
taking my nap in the
okay.
car.
I was gonna say.
We've had a
Not
very
yet.
exciting day. I'm tired.
I feel like Bernice just like sits in the car and immediately passes out.
In real life, that's me too in the backseat.
Fair. Fantastic. And
I
so,
can't sleep in
as
cars.
I can't sleep in cars either, or airplanes. It's awful. Anyway, as our murder mavens drive away from Devilwood, successfully having the heads of this cult, as far as you know, arrested, seemingly satisfied with the results of their investigation, little to the knowledge of our heroes, if you want to call them that, we see the palatial Spanish mansion. And the camera sees as the person who owns this, whose name is Lucario Montes, who is a wealthy local person of power, starts to shift, bones cracking, flesh ripping, as he transforms and howls. And that's where we're going to end the session. sort of
Oh.
successful, as far as you know.
We can't do everything in one night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Also,
we gave the heart back. Damn it!
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we gave
say
the
we
heart
still
back.
have this heart.
you don't know whose heart it was. To be fair,
Yeah,
That's
we
true.
don't know.
That's true.
the souvenir.
Mhm.
Well, this is gonna go on our knickknack drawer.
What we still have, yes, is the crystal.
Yeah.
Crystals.
Oh yeah, we do.
Right, we have both crystals.
Yeah. The quartz doesn't seem like it's at all occultish. It seems like it's very just new agey.
Mm-hmm.
Protection, though.
Absolutely. So, with that, let's just go around real quick and say where we can find everyone. Julia, do you want to start us off since you were the last one when we started?
Oh, I guess. Like I said, I'm primarily on Twitch, so you can find me Thursday through Mondays, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then I also do a lot of cosplay stuff on TikTok and Instagram and all that. You can find me at Cosplay Bird on all those. And that's about it. That's where you can find me.
Fantastic. Valencia?
I'm an author and a streamer. You can find me on Twitch as Ultra Valencia. You can find me on all my socials as Demon with a Handgun. My book is The Unreality of Being Forgotten, and part 2 is coming soon to a theater near you. Well, bookstore.
Also, it's very fitting that you ended with a handgun in this game.
Yeah. Gotta keep it
Foreshadowing.
in line.
Yeah, foreshadowing. All right, and Alana.
I'm Alana. You can find me at on most socials at Spectralcraft Dice. I make dice. I'm also an artist. I do illustrations, concept art, sculpting, all the works. And you can find me also at spectralcraft.ca if you're interested in purchasing some dice or if you want me to make something for you.
Fantastic. Yeah, you can also see Valencia and Alana on the Transylvania Chronicles, which will be back on Wednesday for our normal-ish late night time. Other than that, that's it. Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for playing. Julia, thank you for being anxious with us. It was fantastic. I had a blast.
Yeah, me too.
I did too. I had so much
It was
fun.
fun.